Warning: this podcast may contain adult content or language. It also might contain content that could be seen from others as uncomfortable or upsetting due to personal reasons. If that is the case, then please proceed with caution or stop the video, as we at the table are comfortable in most circumstances. This is a safety blanket meant for all individuals watching these episodes, as it is unclear what story content will be displayed. Hope you enjoy the story.
Great Gods War roll call to my left.
I am Zacchaeus Fells, the Tiefling Guru.
Rex Burris, the human.
Gopher, the human. Human. Max.
I'm Randall, the human.
I'm Jacqueline Ashriver, the tiefling sorceress.
And I am Ryder Hopkins, the elven bard.
The prick.
And I'm Tyler, gonna be the DM for this session and all sessions further going.
Human.
And also human, strangely. Also human.
That was sad, everyone.
One day I'll be the DM. Sorry, we'll get used to that.
That's what's sad.
I need to do that more because I keep forgetting to say who's gone. Every single time someone's gone, I've never brought it up. I think I brought up that Calvin was missing once.
No, he's the only one you ever bring up.
Steam pop-ups. Okay. So, we're going to just roll right into it. When we last left off, you guys had successfully navigated through Troll's Claw, made it all the way out, got a first night of sleep in about 3 days.
What do you mean? I had.
Other than Jordan, or Ryder. Yes.
Did we do the meeting? What meeting?
Oh, no, that did not happen.
Okay.
When everyone was sleeping, however, Ryder Hopkins had gone off to go searching through everything because he was able to successfully sleep. He was the only person that didn't pass out in the middle of the night. So he went off and investigated. He investigated Alan's cart, the head cart as well.
Good.
And he found at the head cart that there was, underneath the tarps was a bunch of different leather sacks of food. There was a small chest with about a padlock on it that needed a key. And there was a small amount of bags that had some coin in it, not too much, but some coin. And then they also had another bag that was just filled with trinkets and knickknacks and such. Going back to Alan's cart, he investigated the interior where he pushed open a small gap that looked to be damaged from the Periton attack and found May, the woman mage on their group, inside with no one else inside. After he found that out, he went back and waited for everyone to wake up, of which he then proceeded to tell everyone.
Seeing as it wasn't here last time, totally called the GP in there.
Well, afterwards, that morning, the caravan had began to move forwards when they found two human women. Both looked to be nearly identical twins. One had slightly toner skin, probably was out in the sun a bit more long than the other, named Sadie and Spacey. The Spacey is a nickname that Sadie had given her sister, as she's been tending to zone out completely, not paying attention to her surroundings in the coming of year. Asking the current party whether or not they can travel along to get to their waterfall inn that their father owns on the Tradeway Passage. They were accepted into the group and traveled alongside them to Dragonspear. Upon making it to Dragonspear, there was obsidian walls that rose about 15 to 20 feet high each, with several different dragonborn knights in pitch black armor with pitch black shields and swords, known as the Drac Knights. When entering the city, you can see it's a very heavily commercial location. There's people trying to sell pitches, trying to give products, and selling anything they can to anybody that walks by. When making it inside, the party had dropped off the cart, as well as reserved it in at, if I can remember correctly, it was called, let me scroll way down.
Tin Shed Hospital.
It's not the Tin Shed Hospital.
Surely shed.
It is, yes, the... Wait, no. Fucking damn it. You tricked me.
Don't tease him like that.
Where is it? No, is it gone again? Well, I know the name later on. It's in the fucking
Video from the previous session. I'll have to listen to it. Hey. Regardless,
We're caught in one.
upon getting in there, there was 2 dragonborns that were running the inn, and a portion of it looked to be a small shop with a white dragonborn with small glasses pressed up to his nose. Upon entering, the entire inn went silent, and then broke into laughter very shortly after, as that is the natural effect of this inn. They rented their rooms, were able to persuade the purveyor to allow them to bring in the large stag as well, by paying an extra silver. And that's where we left off. Gopher and Rex, you both just left to go to do something. Rex went for a bathhouse, and you, Gopher, went for a blacksmith. Roll a perception check, you two, as you leave.
Oh yeah, just.
24?
What the?
Here, we'll also set this in the middle.
I got 30-20.
30-20. You both see that there's when you had initially gotten inside, the entire road was very bustling, busy. It's too compact to bring carts too far in without causing a hindrance to everyone else. So that's why most of them stay off to the sidelines and on the outskirts of the city. Being more towards the center, you would expect more people. The roads are very clear currently. There's only a small group of individuals in pitch black armor that you've seen before that are kind of approaching. There's a few that have not armor on, but leather straps that are also painted on black. And they seem to be following behind a very large dragonborn individual who's got green scales and has a very large black dog mastiff with a spiked collar on his throat.
Are we walking towards?
It's coming towards the inn.
Oh, coming towards the end?
Towards the end, where you would be going, as you were directed, would be towards the center, so you'd have to oppose them essentially.
So I'll be crossing final.
You two would be walking past them, like walking past each other. The road's expansive, and you can easily go around each other, but
You said 2
it's in total. There are it's a 10-person group of individuals. The 9 are following one person.
And that one person's like have that leather.
He's got black armor on, a black shield and sword as well. He's the green dragonborn.
He's the green dragonborn.
Yes.
There's a movie. There's 2.
What do you two do?
I don't want to cause
So you avoid this.
Yeah, just walk by. Yeah.
Go
Okay.
get the dog.
You guys stand off to the side and walk past them. They don't seem to charge towards you. After they begin to continue forwards, you can see more people are kind of leaving small alleys, leaving their shops before.
I took a quick second to stop and look back at the.
They seem to be going into the inn.
Going to end.
Yeah.
They come for you.
I believe they can handle it. Go for a.
I think you say.
Sure. I think they might need the muscles. I look at his wobbly body.
Check you out.
I take him at his word.
You head back?
Yeah.
Okay. So you start following them. You still follow them for like a good block before they make it actually to the inn. And then what are you doing?
I'm continuing to the back.
You're going to the bathhouse? Okay. So the rest of you who are inside the inn, so you had essentially just been waiting around, getting preparing the rooms and everything of the sort, until these this group of individuals walk through the door. The moment that they open the door, everyone falls silent. Music stops playing. They go in to sit down, and it's still silent. It's not breaking. There's no laughter. The large green dragonborn individual steps up to the front, slams down his hand. They're conversing some.
Essence of disturbance in the force.
What?
Essence of disturbance in the force.
Wrong franchise.
I try to listen in.
Okay, make a perception check.
How much do you pay for that?
How much did I pay for that? 15 bucks.
Okay, I'm gonna find
14%
Perception's pretty good for sure.
plus 21.
21. So yeah, you can hear it very easily. You listen in, kind of just leaning ever so gently over, so that way you're not giving too much notice. Yeah, you're just like right next to him with your ear pressed up to his face. You can hear they're speaking in Dragonborn, which I think you can, or they're Draconic. Sorry.
Draconic, okay, yeah.
You can understand Draconic too. The green Dragonborn leads off, saying, "So, if I'm understanding, there's been an altercation," and you can hear the innkeeper. No, there was nothing going on here. No, nothing of the sort, sir. And there's just this awkward pause before the green dragonborn lifts up his hand, and the dog kind of just places both his paws up and like looks at him, just growling straight to his face.
That was a really good growl. Way to go.
Yeah, good job, bitch.
Oh, yeah,
My cat. Wait, no, I feel like
Yeah, two different ones. Yeah.
Alright, so go on.
That's what's happening, and there's like this moment before the dog just kind of like just keeps snarling at him, and the group of individuals go and sit down at a single table. And I say sit down, it's more of they stand near a table that's already currently taken, because it's a pretty packed bar, and then those people just stand up, get the fuck out, and then all the rest of the 9 of them just sit down.
Where is Harvey at this point?
Harvey went into his room.
Thank God.
I think we should avoid confirmation with those guys.
Harvey went into the room, and so did the 3 guards.
The girls.
Randall didn't go in with them. He stayed outside. I
You
don't
mean
think
confrontation?
so. Regardless, I think
Yes.
that Randall would have stayed with the rest of you.
Yes,
I
that
agree. Confirmation.
Yeah.
Who are you, Jordan?
Yeah. Anyways, we should avoid going up to them.
I mean,
So,
I'm looking specifically.
I'll just stay here and see what happens. If they come up to me, then shit might hit the fan at that
We
point.
still need things to do though.
So Gopher, you enter the room
Okay.
at this point as well. You kind of see the dog is up on its paws, snarling at the innkeeper. You guys do see Gopher enter the room.
I try, as I might, to stare him in the face and be like, and convey, I swear to God.
Don't you
I don't
I take out my twin.
Goes in full rage mode.
Anyways, so you see Jacqueline very clearly just like wide eyes looking at you, just staring.
I walked over to say what's up.
Okay. I was about to be like, I will kill you if you go rage mode for whatever reason right now. Don't you dare.
So as you guys are just kind of talking and not doing necessarily anything, the dog gets off. The purveyor just kind of gives a glance over to his wife, and she goes into the back room. After a few moments, comes back out with several different plates of food and actually like a dog bowl, which is strange. 'Cause, like, no, why would an inn keep that?
Probably because of the dog.
So-
Most likely keeps visiting.
And just sets them down in front of the people. They start to eat. And,
How many are there?
there's with the green dragonborn, there's 10 people in total.
Oh,
10 people in total and a dog.
Don't believe.
A very big dog. This dog is up to probably your waist long.
So like a
You can take it.
No, it's straight up a dog. It's just a very big dog. A mastiff. While I'm getting up the book, you go ahead and if you guys are doing anything.
Randall's
What are you doing here, Bo? But now you want to go out somewhere.
I saw some people that looked a little fishy that was heading towards the inn, so I had
You mean those guys?
yeah, we've seen him before.
The newish
We've seen him
dudes.
too.
The mood just completely changed when they came in.
Yeah.
Where are you guys at, by the way? Are you guys on like your own table?
Just standing by the counter, I thought.
I thought we were not near our rooms.
Oh, well, I am wherever he thinks we are, I guess. I don't know.
Is our rooms like visible from the door?
Oh yeah.
Okay, yeah.
There's several doors that lay around the side. This is different than the inn that you guys were previously at, where there's a second floor. This looks like it only has maybe 10 rooms.
So I'm assuming they're near the rooms.
They're in the dining
Oh,
hall.
this is a mastiff. It's that big ass.
That's massive.
That's a mastiff.
That's massive.
Yeah, he's meant to be a riding dog.
Nah, it's
What dwarves?
Oh.
No, they're literally the same height as normal creatures on their hind legs. They're like small horses.
Oh.
Okay, then that's what I imagine for you though.
Yeah. If anything, this mastiff is bigger than the panther.
Okay, so. You guys really lost. I know, I lost track of what I was going to do with the group now.
Yeah, they're just sitting there eating.
Randall's gonna go get
We should
clean after it's done.
we should discuss what we want to do.
So you're going to the bathhouse as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
Bye, Randall.
Yeah, Randall exits.
So, I was thinking about the meeting.
Trail of stink.
The meeting
Oh, yeah,
with
that.
Harvey and the so-called Grand Maven.
Don't say so-called Grand Maven too loud.
So-called Anyways.
Whisper talk.
Do I hear that as I
No.
start talking?
No way.
I
Oh.
might have a plan to avoid some.
You know that the Grand Maven, quote unquote, was found out to be a Mehe inside the thing, or as far as
Yeah.
the writer has found.
Yeah, but well,
No,
hey, Mike,
it's
you weren't
the
here.
one thing I was worried about was a plan to discuss while I was here, and I just leave.
Well, you just left to go get bathed.
Exactly.
So, anyways, continue on with your conversation.
You weren't here. You weren't here last time, but I had a plan last time and it worked.
Yeah, yeah.
Continue with your conversation.
Yeah, so maybe we can show Hoagie the plan too, even. But I was thinking I could disguise myself as Hoagie, since no one knows what he looks like in the group.
In Alan's group?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then we can have Harvey there as saying this one of the bodyguards that stayed with him the whole time.
Oh, in the...
In the cart, pretty much.
I have a faint inclination that they know that Rex stayed in the cart and then got kicked out.
I mean, yeah.
Don't forget, go
But
for
they
girls.
might not know. There might have been another place in there the whole time, too.
So basically what you're saying is that we're going to do a whole like switcheroo thing,
Yes.
and you're banking on the fact that they didn't know that we almost got fired.
Yes. Well, they don't know that.
Of them not knowing that Rex literally got thrown out very,
I mean,
not
as long
inconspicuously.
as quote unquote Harvey is there to explain, we'll be okay.
Okay, so what are you gonna make you can't make yourself look exactly the same as him.
I got myself. I can make myself look like him.
No. Because if he's going to be, is he just going to be in the cart then?
No, he's gonna come with us, but we're gonna disguise him too. We're saying he's like a very close relative bodyguard.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
You're not there, Max. Shush. Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
I mean, we could just avoid this whole thing and not go to the meeting. They haven't come to us and talked about it yet.
Yes, and then we'll look more suspicious than we already probably do, continuously asking about the Grand Maven. No, we have to go to this meeting.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't really discuss we don't even know where they are.
No. We could just leave Dragonsphere right now.
Oh, let's do it. Let's grab him. That is after.
As you guys say that, the inn purveyor just kind of leans over. You guys did pay for the rooms. I mean, kind of pointless to
Tomorrow morning.
I
Shush. You hush. I mean, what was your plan to also alter how hard he looks? You also can't alter his smell, by the way.
I mean, there's a bathhouse. I'll go take a bath first.
Yeah, Harvey's gonna go into a bathhouse.
As long as his bodyguards are with him. Yeah.
He's got a point.
the only reason that he didn't freak out when he entered this place was because you told him not to.
Yeah.
And he almost looked like he was going to anyway.
I'm pretty sure he was going to want to go to the bathhouse anyways. I knock on the door. However, you want to go to the bathhouse?
Yeah.
No, we did talk about that.
Not
Yeah.
with Harvey.
No, yeah.
So I knock at the door and say, ask him Harvey.
Just a quick reminder, you did talk to him about cleaning his cart.
Oh.
Like his cart was gonna need to be cleaned.
Oh,
You never talked to him about going to a bathhouse, if I recall.
okay.
But you knock on the door and you're like, do you want to go to a bathhouse? You hear on the inside, the door opens with the 2 other guards that are there. You can see in the corner, there's like a few pillows that are just like set up, and you can see like eyes peering through it. Kind of assume it's probably Harvey sitting in the corner,
Yeah.
hiding in a bunker of
No,
pillows.
it's I forgot the names.
Jesse.
The one who loves his dice.
Oh, Derek.
Oh, we got names.
Yeah.
Yeah, his so-called subordinates.
Yeah, Jesse, Derek, and Fiend. Fiend is the one that likes the dice.
Fiend, yes, and Bird.
You are the worst person.
You can see that's what you see when they open the door, and the one that opened the door is Derek, the elvish man. I'm gonna say this right now. Whether he likes it or not, he's going to a bathhouse, and you can see that there's like clips over their noses, the 3 of them.
You can also see yellow stink lines from the pillows.
It definitely smells like the moment you kind of open the door. There's the odor.
Okay.
Ooh.
It sounds like it smells like really, really bad BO.
So like.
How dare you. But not too wrong. Anyways,
Unfortunately.
All right, Harvey, get your butt up, and we're going to go to the bathhouse. We're all going. Everyone.
Oh,
everyone's going.
Yes. Well, I'm pretty sure you're more comfortable with everyone going with you.
does anyone know if Rex told us where he was going?
No idea where he went.
Alright.
Do you know Gopher?
He told me he was going to the bathhouse.
Alright, so yeah.
You had all your bodyguards going to the bathhouse.
Did
At
Randall
that
say
moment,
where
you see his head just go and pop up out of the pillows like a gopher, and he just kind of like walks out.
Just stand a little behind me. I don't want to. Yeah.
Well, I need to be as close to the bodyguards as possible.
Randall, yours right here, bodyguard. Stay as close as possible.
Randall's already done.
Randall's not in the room.
Randall.
Randall has left the building.
Yeah, you guys said you were
Mike,
or you went to
uh,
Randall goes, I'm gonna go get clean and left.
The 2 personal bodyguards have left.
Alright, let's just go. Let's go through the lobby quick. Let's just go. Come on. You coming in, Asparagus?
Wait,
Yes, sir.
can thaumaturgy lower the pungentness of the smell?
I don't think so. It might be able to. I'll double check while we're discussing, but
I think prestidigitation can.
thaumaturgy.
But you're not there.
I think it can either. I think it's you can change, you can like make small wind.
Prestidigitation is the one that changes the smell. We found that out
I
earlier.
can do that.
Yeah, thaumaturgy is the one that makes flames flicker, small tremors, sound originating from somewhere else. It's just a lot of audio stuff. While prestidigitation is the one that can clean, soil.
I knew it could do that.
Yes.
So you describe the spell. It reminds me of that one camp that you guys fucked with.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, where they blew around stuff. Regardless, so everyone's going to the thing then. What's happening with the stag?
Where is the
The stag is currently just standing next to you
I
guys.
can't affect odors. I can make odors.
Okay.
The stag needs a bathhouse.
Sargeras.
Spell the stag and see if he smells, and then take him with if he does. If not, then do what you want.
I smell the stag.
Smells probably really muddy. There's a lot of troll's claw mud in his fur, and he probably smells quite a bit.
Who smells better, the stag or Harvey?
It's a close call.
Oh my god.
Because Harvey never came in contact with the mud, and the stag fell into it.
Well, Harvey was walking around in his own pee and stuff.
Yeah, it's not pleasant. The troll's claw was not pleasant either.
See, here's the thing that we also need to remember. One is a wild animal, so it still has wild
And then
animal
one's a
smell.
stag.
And
Essentially, it smells like wet dog.
The stag.
It's a wet bloody dog.
That's why I want to put investments in our D&D investment, because we have this.
Oh my god. Anyways,
We essentially have instead of a dog, we have a stag.
yeah, you guys instead of a mastiff-sized stag.
No,
I have to get on my back.
instead of a dog, we have our charge.
Wait, hang on, I just realized if we take the stag with us, that weird group might stop us.
I did not get that whatsoever. I'm sorry.
I did. Don't
Yeah,
worry.
you're not there, so you don't need it. Yeah,
Yeah, I see that
saying that out loud.
Jack, my eyes go wide. It's like, Zacchaeus, your thoughts on what he just said?
That's not good. We got to leave him here though alone. So I mean, he has to come with us, right?
Yeah, that's true. Unless the girls want to watch it, but still need to get clean. I mean, that girl throw code is not really golden anymore.
Zacchaeus says he doesn't necessarily trust them.
Oh,
If you didn't hear that.
that's
That's true. Okay, we could. We take them, but how are we going to get them past those people without rousing suspicion?
the same way that we're going to save everyone else from Harvey's stank. Surround them both, and we'll just glow.
Alright, there's only 4 of us. No.
I cast darkness.
I want to say something about metagaming.
A fucking black boy walks into the inn, just starts to leave, nobody paying any mind.
Spell work.
Oh,
The entire inn would just be.
It's like a 20-foot radius.
We wouldn't be able to get out.
No, you wouldn't be able to see.
No.
You can't see in front of you. Like, you would raise your hand and not be able to see
my
that.
spell.
There's no other way you can see it. It's this close.
Yeah, it's not.
It's not even
not
that
big deal.
close.
No, it is. You can only see
Closer.
in your
We had
eyes.
something on metagame. You're about to say something.
Yeah, as metagaming.
Yeah, he's keeping something to himself.
Oh,
Anyways, so what are you guys doing?
Alright, there's
I'm
only
casting darkness. That's for sure.
There's
What is
5. There's 5 of us. We can't really cover the deer at all.
Well, there's
screw Harvey.
There's 5 of you, the 3 guards.
No,
And
didn't
Harvey.
you leave?
No, they're still there.
Oh.
All 3 of them are inside
Okay,
the
We're
room.
the only ones.
Those 2 are gone. Those are the
So
only 2 that left.
There's 7 of us in total. We might be able to survive.
There's 9 of you in total. There's you.
Right.
There's
You 4.
you. Yeah,
And
you
then the
4.
3 guys.
The 3. Harvey.
But I'm talking about
What
to cover
for?
them.
Oh.
Yeah, we're trying to surround Harvey and the stag so that.
Zacchaeus is 400 pounds.
I mean, if we do that, then we're not even more suspicious going out.
No, because if anyone asks, we just say this is a very important person in the middle here. You
But-
can't see him because he's short.
But that may make it. What if that person in the middle over there is actually more important? And they let me see.
Then we let him see, and we're fucked. We're
Exactly.
screwed if they see him. We're screwed if they come up to us.
I'm
It
gonna say
doesn't
something
matter.
too. Since you guys are in this room and the door's now closed, it's starting to really smell in this room.
Okay. Fuck it. Let's
Let's just go.
go. Harvey, we have a plan. Stag.
The stag just kind of like clops up to you. You can see that when he clops, there's like several different like prints on the ground from when he steps.
Alright, I'm going with plan 1 again, putting my fur coat over it again, if anything.
Alright, you put your coat over it. You can see several different like splotches of it start to get wet and damp from the mud and the fur.
Whatever. Alright, so let's walk. Everyone surround him. Who has the front?
You gotta.
What?
I'll get the front.
Okay.
Asparagus, you get the front with me. Asparagus. Lynn?
Scroll down on his chat. There's something there.
It says
Set. See? So, he'll be back.
Alright, so
basically, he's walking.
before.
Okay, regardless.
okay, so. Alright, he's walking. Who's walking in the back?
I'll go to the side.
Alright, the bodyguard's in the back.
What?
The bodyguard's in the back.
Yes.
Alright, and then go for you on the other side.
Like that shit.
Alright, cover him, let's go.
You guys start to walk.
Walk casually.
Someone act nonchalant.
I mean, you guys are really only traveling like 30 feet, not even.
Yeah.
So as you guys are leaving, they don't really pay you any mind. You can see some of them just kind of. Some of them push their plates in front of them. The fuck is that smell? Oh.
Quickly, walk faster!
You can see before like getting right to the door, you just hear behind you, fucking tieflings. And
Oh.
No, we're gonna go. We're leaving.
Gopher's trying to be the mediator here. He's giving you the eyes of fucking relieving.
He's giving you the eyes you gave him.
Yep.
I am in charge of you.
Alright, so we're fighting or what?
I was gonna do that. Shit. What?
This is draconic. Don't say danger draconic.
Do I rage or?
Wait. Hold on.
What?
How many things can I do in one?
In action.
Just one?
It means sure. What are you trying to do?
I was trying to I was going to use thaumaturgy to make it sound like my voice was coming from outside the inn in orc,
Okay.
casting infestation on whoever said that.
Sure. I'll allow it, because I mean you can make the voice sound, and then that can just last. So sure.
Yeah,
So.
I do that.
Okay.
And then walk
roll sleight of hand, because both of those require somatic components.
But in my robe, I just
Yeah, you're still trying to hide this in the middle of an inn and casting a potentially inflicting spell.
Can I possibly make it look like I'm trying to cover my nose?
Yeah, I mean that's fine, as long as you're using somatic components.
Do I still have to do sleight of hand?
Yeah, you still have to do sleight of hand.
Fuck.
Is that a yeah?
That was a 4. That was a 4. Shit. What is mine? I don't.
Guessing?
Oh, okay, 6.
Oh.
So as you're kind of like you could just like subtly just going, oh god, just like hold out your hand and just twiddle your fingers when and then behind the door as well you hear what are you saying in orc?
Just,
Anything in orc?
yeah, just something that
Guttural noises coming from outside the door then. And
oh, I was gonna do it from like where the door is, like opposite. I don't know the layout of the room.
like are you doing it outside the door?
Perpendicular to where we are, like outside the window or something.
Okay, that's fine. Outside.
Okay. Yeah.
Outside is same.
And a different.
Not where
Not
you
where
are.
we're walking.
Okay. So against like a window nearby, you can see that the windows, quote unquote windows, don't have glass in them. They're just like stone holes.
Oh.
The entire building is just stone.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, the entire city is stone.
Because I would have asked.
Medieval ages.
No, it's not because of that. Because there's wooden houses in other places and stuff.
That stone is obsidian.
These are stone. There are obsidian buildings, and the walls of the entire city are obsidian. But the buildings themselves are stone. Some of them are obsidian. You can see.
Wait, they've been smoking.
So what's infestation do again? They have to make a what kind of save?
Con save, they fail, they take a d6 of poison and run in a random
Alright,
direction.
well 23 save.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, so you kind of you're very subtle, just like plugging your nose and then forgetting that you have to do the components for it. You just twiddle your fingers quickly. Alright, let me look at something quick.
Oh man.
She has anger. She has anger problems. What can I say? Doesn't like it when people.
And they move. They move in a different.
He is playing his character right.
Yeah, that's
They
fine.
don't like it when she doesn't like it when they insult her.
Okay. Immediately.
Everyone else is dead.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I need you to make a strength saving throw.
Strength saving throw?
Well, let me do something quick. Well, maybe not. Probably not actually. Will a 8 hit?
No, absolutely not.
Okay, after you do that, you hear as a dog mastiff just comes lunging at you with his jaws just launched, like biting at you. Just before that, you just kind of like you hear it coming, and you just kind of step off to the side absentmindedly to try to pay attention to what it was, and it just misses you, skidding past all of you, heading out the door, just slamming to the wall.
Wait.
Standing up, when you look over, you can see the green dragonborn individual who is currently where he was sitting. Is just a bunch of insects buzzing around. You just hear him, and the dog just tromps over.
Good dog.
Yes, very well trained, unlike some individuals. My understanding, you're trying to attack a guard of the city. And he looks over to the insects that are still kind of buzzing around.
Those don't do anything. They're just there to annoy you.
Make a deception check.
That's perception.
Yeah. Deception is charisma based, so it's probably pretty high.
Plus 6.
Pretty good.
Don't want yours.
Fucking hate everything! 10.
You see his eyebrow kind of raise, and he looks over as one of the bugs is still kind of just buzzing around, landing on the plate with these massive stingers on the backs of them. Sure.
I'm sorry, good sir. Those bugs were just flying around because, well, obviously you can tell, we really stink. We were just trying to get to a bathhouse, and I guess they just happened to go to the tasty food looking over there.
Make a deception.
Make a deception check with disadvantage, because he's already not believing the previous one. I'm only allowing this because you said that you stink. So.
Fuck.
Oh, God!
What's your total?
12.
He glances over, gives you guys a good look down. Fuck out. And he goes and sits back down after the bugs kind of leave. He doesn't have very good insight, but he didn't roll very high.
I would have too.
Yeah, plus your deception, which is plus 9.
10.
Yeah.
Alright,
Pretty
so,
good.
alright, let's go. No more.
Expertise.
Okay, it's okay.
Expertise.
He's got plus 10, so he's got expertise in deception. And his charisma is plus 4, so. Anyways. Avoiding contact.
I knew the. I just thought of a perfect thing that I could have been saying.
That's too late now. Let's leave.
Yeah.
Let's leave.
Avoiding near arrest, you quickly get the fuck out, and you start making your way to the bathhouse.
Do we actually know where it is?
Yes, when
Don't insult my pride, motherfucker.
Randall doesn't know where the bathhouse is because Rex was told it when those that went with him initially.
Oh, yeah.
Randall stayed by the cart to make sure Harvey didn't get fucking abducted. So Randall, you are currently walking down the street with no real destination in mind.
And
I
Other
would
than-
assume as soon as I walked up the door, yes.
I mean, go ahead and you can just make an investigation check just to see if you can try investigation or persuasion to try to coerce people to tell you where that house is.
I see a high number right there.
Yeah, I went for 19.
19? Asking around, you can also
Yeah.
you get directed towards the bathhouse, which is towards the northern portion of the city,
Okay.
and you would have
Remember,
to.
it takes me half the time to get anywhere.
Yep, I'm double checking. Okay, so essentially, after being told that, you just kind of duck into like a corner. Basically, people are like, "That's a dead end." You don't leave that alley. Essentially, you continue walking through. Yeah, you easily make it there, probably well before Rex does.
Wow.
You look like
Yeah.
a half hour before everyone else.
Yeah.
uh,
I travel.
It still takes you the better part of about. Normally, it would take you an hour, so it takes you about half an hour to make it. It's right on the outskirts of the northern portion of the city. The rest of you have to go through the center of town, basically.
Smelly.
Smelling with a stag and Harvey smelling.
a slightly glowing stag.
Hey, let's go, guys. I don't want to make contact with anyone. Let's just go.
When you're heading towards the center of town to make it towards the portion that allows you to go north, you can see this large obsidian black building. Up to the top of it has like a swirling spire that at the tip has a dark red light. It looks like the light has these crackling black lines going through it that are at the top of the spire, and it looks like there's just a giant light bulb on top, but it's just an orb of light. It's just pure red. You also can see that in front of it there's an open air. It's less of a building and more of just like a stand. It has a roof over it, but there's like a forge in the corner and like a dark.
Like a forgery or what?
Like something that's smelting, like a smeltery mixed with molds. It is a blacksmith's place. Behind it, you can see there's a gold dragonborn who's got like a cigarette in his mouth and is essentially slamming a large black obsidian hammer down onto other tools, weapons, and stuff that's also all black.
Oh, Edge. Get it?
Alright, I'm going to keep that in mind. I might go there after my bath.
And so you guys make your way to the bath. So Randall, you make it there well before everyone else. Well before. Rex, you're about like 10 minutes behind.
Okay.
But
So do I have enough time to get in the water and start waiting?
easily. So when you approach the building, it is it's not stone. It's like when you're looking at it, it has like it looks almost like concrete in its texture, but it's a lot less like
Air up.
yeah. It's a lot like cozier as well. When you get inside, there's like this arid air that's like very calm. Essentially, there's like burning incense inside. Sitting down behind like a counter, there's like this halfling woman who's got essentially black hair that goes down just behind the back of her neck. Yeah, and you walk in, disgusting, covered in mud, just filthy. You walk in, she goes, oh dear. You're gonna need your own private location, I'm sure.
I have others probably coming. We traveled a long way. If you have room, we could probably just work for all of us.
He's looking at his invisible watch. Look at the sundial that's sitting on his wrist.
My cousin has a watch.
In a building.
Oh,
The sundial we're inside the building.
No, it's not broken. It's just the thing slid down.
Well,
So,
we have co-ed baths and non-co-ed baths. They're more community, but I think that it would be best if you just rented out the entire bath because nobody's going
Damn
to
it.
bathe with you.
Damn it!
how much will that be?
Well, renting the whole bath for, I'm going to probably say a few hours, it's going to cost you the better part of about 2 gold.
I give her 30.
Her eyes wide. Very generous of you, sir.
This is gonna be like.
With no hesitation.
Well, we do have towels prepared. Once you are prepared and ready, we will mend your things and take care of your clothing.
Thank you.
Just set it off to the side and we'll be in shortly. Basically, yeah, when you get inside too, it's like a stone desk that when you place the coins on, they just clatter onto it. She slides them off and puts them inside of a pouch. There's essentially 2 different doors. There's one on one side, one on the other. You can see that one's got like a red door, the other one's a blue door. These are different changing rooms, so go into the men's over there.
Thank you.
Yeah, just walk in. The room itself, when you enter, isn't necessarily big. There's no like storage look. There's not like lockers or anything. It's just mostly like a bench to change and several towels hung up against the wall. The towels themselves look to be not necessarily fine quality, but they're decent. Making your way through that after changing, setting off to the side, you can see there were 2 doors inside of there. One led to a communal bath, and you can see there's like several different people inside of that. The one that you essentially rented out is off to the side in the co-ed location, and it's got a lock on it. When I forgot to mention, you got a key once you rented out the whole room, so she opened it for you.
Does it look like there's space to keep my stuff in there?
In there, yes, there's plenty of space. It's like
I just have a sack. I put my sack on the side.
yeah, the ground is like tile work. It's like tiled marble. But yeah, so you can see once you open that door as well. It's very much like a hot tub or like a sauna. There's just a steam kind of shooting out, and you can see the water inside of it is bubbling. It's crystal clear. It's surprising because it's the best looking water you've seen in the better part of 2 weeks. You can ask if there's any beverages or anything.
Oh my god.
Drink your own.
Classic.
But yeah, so you dip into the water. It's so damn nice, and it's almost like you are in bliss, just zoned out, brain melting into liquid.
Yes.
At this point, after all that preparation, Rex, you show up.
Whoa! I
See
know.
the same thing as him. I'm gonna guess you're with him.
Who's?
Human man's. I actually don't know what you look like.
He smells
Pretty
like
average
you.
man.
She gives a brief description of what looks like Randall.
Oh.
Disgusting, smelling, dark black looking mud. I have his clothes. You can see there's like a pile of Randall's clothes in just a clump, just on the table.
I put them in a bag.
Okay, yeah, but she grabbed them from the room essentially to
Yeah,
clean
she likes it. I would have my
Oh, my clothes?
the clothes, not your stuff, just the clothes.
Okay, my stuff's in.
The stuff's in there. She only took the clothes. What?
I'll look at the clothes and see if it's actually Randall's clothes.
Yeah, you can easily clearly tell it's Randall's, especially the dark
It smells
mud.
like him.
I would never know how he gets here before me, but he's here. So, is there what kind of baths you guys have?
Well, he rented out the entire bath for you.
For me,
For all of you. She puts up air quotes. I'm not sure how many there are, but no offense to a lot of you. If you're going to be like him in cleanliness, none of the other individuals are going to be very comfortable cleaning with you.
I guess he didn't describe like who's the people coming, right?
No, but based off of his looks, I'm going to guess it's anyone that looks like that.
I gave a brief. I did give a description that they would.
Look like you,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah. Like
Exactly.
That would be 85, to be honest, but I'll give you a better description for better people since he rented it out.
Okay, so you give like a description of all the individuals, tieflings, and everyone.
And actually how many people
Oh,
going
okay.
as well.
Well, you don't know how many are actually going. You left before everyone
I'm gonna
else.
assume 3 guards, Harry, no, minus the deer and Gopher, because I don't know Gopher was actually going there.
Okay. Yeah, because he said that he was going to the blacksmith. Okay.
Yeah, so
So you give a brief description of everyone, minus the stag and gopher. Okay. And so you go into the room to change.
Yep.
Okay. When you change, she comes in, grabs the clothes after you leave.
The only thing I won't take off is the bracelet.
Okay, that's fine. Your what is that? What abbreviations are on that again? I know it's 4 letters. I don't remember what it is though. Regardless, she takes her clothes after you enter the room. Randall, in your just like absolute bliss of just zoned out, arms down, burning
Oh,
away.
I tie my
in the
hair
water.
back too, so make sure the hair doesn't go in my eye.
Okay.
So
So tie your hair back in like a weird twine hair tie. Randall, you hear the door open, and you kind of glance up. You can see it's Rex. Rex, you see Randall completely just sprawled into the pool of bubbling hot water. It's a pretty big bath as well. It's
I don't pay no
clearly
mind
enough
to
to,
him.
yeah, it's clearly enough to fit at least 12, 15 people. And it's nice. The tile work on the ground is very well kept and maintained, as well as the masonry that was used for it is very professional grade. Stepping into it, you just hear the wet clopping of feet, and then you just kind of dip into the pool. You feel ecstatic just from the moment that you touch the pool, because it's also been
since traveling, before even traveling on the entire adventure, not just on this, the last time you've been to a bathhouse has probably been back in the continent of Wolsk.
No, I took a bath with Scares with that one barrel.
That was
No,
cold water.
Yeah, that's
And
cold.
then we also went into the. We went.
I thought you said bath. I didn't mean hot water.
That was a lake. That wasn't a bathhouse.
That was still a nice.
It was a bath. It wasn't a bathhouse. The last time you've been to a bathhouse had to have been before making it to Greenest, which was over a 2-month venture in the Dijini Desert. So it has been the better part of about 3 months since you've been in a bathhouse.
Oh, the abbreviation is PWCT.
PWCT. Okay, I'll write that down. But so the rest of you are essentially still traveling. It's going to take you the better part of about another 10 minutes after he made it, because he got about 20-minute head start on you.
So you guys do what you want before we get there.
Yeah.
'Cause we're
Do you
gonna
guys do
talk
anything, or
about-
you just zoned out?
Uh,
You see Randall sinking further and further. He looks like he's melting into the water.
surprise! I don't want to know things.
Can I be cautious?
Yeah, you can keep an active eye out.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, the water is also crystal clear, so you definitely get a very clear picture of anyone who's sitting in it.
And someone's penis sticking out.
Nice.
I was being vague.
Say that.
I was being vague and presumptuous. But that, yeah. So you're keeping a close eye out just in case of anything. Your stuff is still in the room, just your clothes were taken by the caretaker. If you're doing anything, roll a perception check just to keep a close eye out. The rest of you.
In this
What?
I make a separate.
Oh yeah, all of your possessions. Oh, your stuff is in the pool with you.
No, it's in the pool room.
Okay, yeah, all your stuff is with you, just not your clothes. That's the only thing that she ended up taking. The rest of you.
I don't leave them in like that changing locker.
There's no.
My sack.
21? Okay, good to know. The rest of you make it into the bathhouse. It's same description as I gave before. The woman that entered, the moment that you guys enter, because there's 9 of you, one of which being a deer. The caretaker you see is the halfling woman still. Her eyes widen, her mouth drops.
And to that, I just go.
She gives you a gleam smile. I take it you're with the rest of those
Yes,
two.
we are. I assume it's our colleagues. Do you allow animals in there?
I was not informed that you had a pet that's going to be going in.
We were not informed that there was a pet going to be coming along with us. I look at Zakaris.
Well, you're renting the whole room. It doesn't bother me, so I'm going to have to clean out that entire room once you're done.
Yes.
We are sorry, but thank you.
Well, you paid. Don't be sorry. I
Paid.
got money.
Good job, Ryder. I mean, Rex.
Good job, me. I prepaid.
Do you have any drinks or treats we can take into the
I have some refreshments I fill out as a water, if that's what you desire. I also can go off to another inn nearby and purchase any kind of ale or beer that you're looking for.
Yes, can you get some alcohol? How much would that be?
Well, the closest inn is down the street, and then that one's about a silver for hard liquor.
Like, get us 5. And I just, 5 bottles, right? Is that how much for a bottle?
For a mug of strong. If you want the bottle, it's the bottle is about 5 silver each.
We'll get 2 bottles, and I'll give her 10 silver.
Okay, or 1 gold.
Okay.
1 gold is 10 silver.
I
just do 10 silver.
I give him 5 silver. It'd be like 1 for me and me alone.
Alright, make that 3.
So you hand 5 silver to Ryder, who then hands the 5 silver straight back to the caretaker, who's right in front of you.
Yeah. And then I go back to smiling.
Okay.
I'll find Ryder to say sweet.
Yeah, she's very anti-social.
Stress.
Well,
More like it.
a bathhouse is the perfect way to relieve said stress. I will go find your alcohol and return shortly.
Are there any special massages that we can get here by chance?
Not by me. Sorry. There's you can ask around. Someone else might give you a massage. We don't personally do them ourselves.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, so you guys go to the same rooms.
Hey, Harvey, get your ass.
No, remember, we're throwing him in. We're just grabbing him.
Oh god.
The respective rooms are.
Yeah, I just walk out and see them.
Well, before she leaves, the respective rooms are where you can change, and the room is from your side, ma'am. It's going to be locked, but if you knock on the door, I'm sure someone can enter and allow entry for you, because it's a co-ed dorm, but rented out the whole room. So you guys go in, respectively change. The clothes still remain in there because she's currently out getting the rest of her stuff. Door gets opened, and now you can see everyone's currently in the room.
No way!
You guys,
We pick Harvey up, right?
Oh, we have to be in the bathroom.
you're in the bathroom. You're in the room.
Okay.
We pick Harvey up,
You see everyone.
I pick up Harvey by one arm.
and I pick him up by the other.
I tried legs.
Okay.
You going
Whoa!
into the
What's going on here?
bath? Going into the bath.
Don't worry. And we throw him towards Rex.
So you huck him into the pool. The pool is about like 15 feet radius, so it's a pretty massive pool. He goes like skipping a few times, and then like slides in front of
And I yell, Rex, catch!
Yeah, he just comes skidding in front of you and doesn't slam into the wall or anything of the pool. Just kind of like gets to sink in. The entirety of the pool is now just getting dark from the just disgusting mud that you people are. Filthy creatures. And
I'm going out.
you get out of the pool. Okay.
Yeah, if I'm clean, I know.
Okay, you two get out.
I enter and
I'm going into. Fuck it.
yeah, I enter enthusiastically, and you see my candle is still closed.
Oh yeah, your candle just floats around you, and once you break focus on it.
The second I hit the water, it flares.
Okay. Just pure ecstasy.
Yes. I thought that description is much better than making a noise.
Oh god.
Vegas, are you here?
God.
Yes, I sprint full speed into the room, slip on the water and fall in.
Okay. So what you guys see as Randall and Rex, you guys are both getting out, you hear the door crashing open. It's like somebody did an accidental cannonball into the pool.
I was assuming.
I'm gonna go cast
Hold
Blade. Oh.
What were you saying?
I was assuming pieces like.
It's a thud, but the 400-pound
I can't
mass.
think of the body flop.
Belly flop?
Yeah, belly flop.
Yeah, except he lands on his back, so curled upwards in like a ball.
I'm going to then cast Healing Word.
Yeah. He leans up. Probably his skin would be red if he's not already a red tiefling. But yeah. The pool water is very clearly getting pretty mucky. It's not its crystal clear self anymore. But
I don't care.
oh yeah, no, it's still
I sink into the
nice
water
and warm.
and completely submerged.
I wash myself.
Just whatever's available.
All you
There are
guys-
bars of soap nearby.
Yeah, I wash myself. I'm gonna take one with me for the road.
Take a bar of soap.
Are you gonna like put it on?
What were you saying, Max?
As long as I'm clean,
You getting out?
Yeah.
Okay.
as long as I'm clean,
So,
hygienic.
what were you gonna say now?
I was gonna say all you guys see of me is hair, just like
Just your-
floating to the surface.
Just your what kind of hair color do you have again?
I think either purple or just jet black. I have no
I think it's jet black because you have purple eyes.
Oh yeah.
So unless anybody is gonna be doing anything, time's just gonna pass.
I'm gonna wash myself super quick. I'm not gonna spend too much time in there. Okay. I'm gonna wash up and be like, oh, yeah, I'm good. Like a good 5 minutes. So.
Okay, yeah, you had the entire room for a better part of a few hours. So,
And then like
Alright.
full side chairs.
oh yeah, it's luxurious. This bathhouse looks incredible.
Y'all can stay here, enjoy the alcohol, enjoy the bath.
Yeah.
I gotta go. I got things to do.
After a few minutes, or
You wait, so clean your clothes.
Forgot about that.
yeah, after a few minutes, she came back with several bottles, like 3 bottles of this fine liquor. It looks pretty nice. She also has a few of her own house mugs that she has. They're just glassware essentially. Places them down, places the bottles onto one of the tables that's nearby. Well, here's your purchase. Do you need anything else of me? I'm in the front.
Will you will we be able to wash our clothes?
It'll take me the better part. Maybe there's a lot of you. It'll take a while.
Do you have anything we can wear in the meantime? If we
There's a few towels.
So
I don't recommend leaving with them.
Yeah. Well, I guess we just have to chill out at this place until our clothes finish at least. Do you have anything we can do here besides bath?
No, unfortunately. This is the sole purpose of this place. Other than my own living quarters.
Alright. Thank you.
The second I heard Liker was here, I burst out of the bath.
So from under the water you hear and like someone erupting out of a geyser.
I have a good question.
Yes.
Doesn't he have a cursed ring of water walking that he can't take
Yes.
off?
There was a moment where you take a step, and that's when you realize, oh shit, and you take a step back, and then you kind of like dip your hands in, and then you just fully submerge yourself. They go in a completely awkward way.
So basically, all
Rise to the surface.
No, the water walking doesn't raise you.
basically all I couldn't have done is done what Zacchaeus did, where I jump in. Just
Your feet can't touch first.
Yeah.
That's the thing with the cursed ring of water walking is you don't choose when it's on.
Oh, but can I jump out of the water and then stand on
Yeah,
top
you
of
can
it?
do that.
That's what I do.
So
And
like
then run.
a bottle rocket, just you land on water and just charge towards liquor.
Man, if you trip on water, you're just gonna drown. Oh shit!
You fucking slip on water. But yeah, anybody else doing anything while you guys are just enjoying your time here?
I'll put on my common clothes.
Your clothes aren't done yet.
I say I put on my common
I do have common clothes.
Oh yeah, if you have any other extra sets. What did you say, Zacchaeus?
How big is this pool?
The pool itself is 15-foot radius, so it's a 30-foot diameter pool. The room itself is probably about like 50 feet.
Cast, destroy water at third level to drain it, and I will refill it with my third level spell slot.
So you destroy. So you cast destroy water. All the water is drains, and then you cast create water because it's create/destroy water. Is that still water or is that seawater?
Still water.
No,
It's just pure water. Okay, so the dark matter of the pool just drains and then suddenly refills once again, and it's clear once more. Maybe not as crystal clear as it was before. It's a little bit cold before it starts to warm up a little bit from the natural magic sets in this room.
I'm out of the pool before he does that. Before he pulls that shit.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
you're over by the thing getting liquor.
I take a sip of liquor and then I just put on my common clothes.
Okay.
And I head out too.
I gave her all of my clothes. So.
Okay.
Same here.
They are.
So what are you two doing then?
I didn't meet yet, so I was supposed to ask the.
Hey Rex, where you going?
Oh, 1 second.
How long will for you to clean my clothes?
Well, there's a lot of you, so I'm gonna run them all in probably one sitting. So maybe about 10-15 minutes.
10-15 minutes then?
Yeah.
Okay, then I'll be back then.
Okay. I mean, you have the room for 3 hours, so.
Rex.
Can you just put my clothes inside of me?
Yeah.
No?
Rex, wait, I'm coming too.
I seem like
Yeah, he's waving to you wearing common clothes. He looks
Look at that.
pristine.
We look so pleb.
I thought my spy thing comes in. I like because he never knows me with my common clothes.
Nah, he'll still see you because you're not in a crowd. You can disappear in a crowd. It's not that people don't recognize you. It's you can disappear. Yeah, you can disappear in a crowd. If you're in a fucking hallway and you put on different clothing, people are not going to suddenly not recognize you.
It made me put that more clear in a crowd.
Disguise kit or disguise self thing.
Yeah.
I grab my weapons and wait for Ryder outside the door.
Okay, yeah, but I should grab my weapon too. At least, if anything.
You're brandishing them.
So, where you going?
Hmm?
Where you going?
If I browse around this city, right?
Yeah, it's a city, pretty much. It's a city, right? Right?
Yeah, it's a city.
So, I was gonna go to the blacksmith quick. I saw it on the way when we passed the plaza. If you want to head there with me.
Yeah, you've seen it too.
Sure.
Alright.
And before we go, that reminds me real quick. I will quickly run inside,
Mm-hmm.
or casually run inside. Tell Randall, I'm gonna browse around the city. keep an eye on Harvey.
Yeah, what is he doing?
So, now that you bring up Harvey, you can see he's just being his self and how short he is because of his race. He's like kind of off to the side after getting fully clean from the dive that was given to him. He's just kind of kicking his feet in the water and then like dipping himself every so often, using a bar of soap.
Like a shocked kid.
Yeah, like a small kid. He's the size of a kid at his like nearly several hundred-year-old self.
Wait, so he's not sour at us literally skipping him on?
He would be if it didn't feel so nice. If it was like freezing cold water, he'd probably be a little terse with you.
Anyways,
Yeah.
I'll be off
clean.
scouting around. I'm gonna tell the guards to enjoy yourself. So I tell the guards, and I'll
Well, I
catch up
assume
with
they
Bob
hear
right
it.
Okay. So yeah, the guards are also just. Everyone is so happy by touching this bath water.
How do we deal with the deer?
I'll tell
Yeah, I was gonna ask. Where's the staff?
Harvey. Keep saying, trying to say Henry. That I'm gonna be scouting around.
He doesn't give you a notion. He looks. It's weird because he looked exhausted for several, like basically the entire first 2 weeks. The moment he touches water, he looks like rejuvenated, like almost like he's completely the normal self that you had seen him before going on this adventure.
Well,
The bags are gone, everything.
He's no longer.
I'm just happy you're in good condition. Henry.
Blackness.
I'm gonna go.
Okay. So the stag essentially just sits in the pool. It's big enough to be on all fours inside of the pool.
It does nothing.
And it does nothing. It just sits there, water's just kind of rushing.
That's
Yes, Asparagus, why don't you wash it? He's dead.
Anyways,
Okay.
so you guys are going to the blacksmith then?
Yep.
Okay.
While we're walking, which one do I roll for if I want to hear gossip?
That'd be perception.
Why not?
You roll perception with advantage because of,
Yeah.
because of your feature.
Your feet.
Don't talk with your hand like this.
Sorry.
What are you talking about?
We'll kill all of you.
I am your father.
Okay. Also, just make stealth checks.
30-20.
30-20.
Oh, self-touch good.
Stealth check too.
Self-check.
Yeah. Just cause.
Oh, is it a test?
Yeah.
Or just a random roll?
Yeah. Just stealth check.
Oh. 10.
10. Okay.
I think that's, yeah, so.
He said 30-20. Yeah.
Yeah.
I have 26 for stealth and 24 for perception.
Okay. Yeah. Roll on this thing too. That's why it's in front of everyone. Okay.
You mean disappointed me?
I keep telling you, I don't know right
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, you both can hear the same thing. There's several different pieces of gossip that you end up picking up on. You hear a woman off to the side. She's kind of just bickering about the cost of her products of food and the taxes. There's a pair of individuals that kind of look a little bit shady off to the side. They're complaining about how the guards are full of shit and they're not. They're breaking all their own legal laws to cause whatever they desire.
Yeah, I knew it. It was one of those counts.
You hear, you see an individual who's a little bit injured, and you can see he says, starts talking about his friend from Waterdeep, and that apparently the Waterdeep had been attacked in the recent few days ago.
Oh.
It was only a small scale, but they destroyed old buildings with makeshift explosions. Another thing that you hear is two individuals that are kind of just whispering to themselves. They're just talking about how the prisoners of the Obsidian Mine, they found a small cave that looked like a ruin of sorts, and it's supposed to be like a relic of the past. The last thing that you hear is very similar to that is someone else butting into that conversation of them saying that they heard that the prisoners that were sent into the cave to investigate either never came out or were left screaming.
Wait, left
The ruin cave you're talking
The
about?
ruined cave, they either went in and didn't come back, or the ones that did come back were left screaming.
We're stopping.
I'll pay very close attention to Water's Gate, who's told, and
The last one. Yeah, well, the mines.
Okay. How about you pay attention to the mines? I pay attention to the water.
Sure.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. Yeah, so you guys are just walking down the streets, kind of skulking around, trying to listen to everyone's conversations. And then eventually you do make it to the blacksmith. You can see he has a bunch of setup pieces of armor, weapons on weapon racks, and they're all obsidian based. And yeah, he sees a gold dragonborn with like a cigarette off to the side. Every here and there when the cigarette accidentally gets unlit, he just tucks it to the side of his mouth and just like out of his nostril shoots out a few flames that light it again.
Hello, good sir. What are you selling?
That's a nice trick, man.
Thank you. Sorry, what was that?
What are you selling, good sir?
He looks around. Not the brightest individual, are you?
You can say that.
He's the guy, like, you have to tell him something.
This is a blacksmith. I sell smith items.
Only smith items, by chance?
I do other work where if you're in need of renovating anything, I can do that.
That's what I was wondering. Alright.
Why not lead off with that question?
It's kind of, I thought it was kind of weird coming in. It's like, what do you do? And you probably just say, I'm a blacksmith.
That's exactly what you said.
I think it would have been better off saying, what are you selling?
That's what you said.
Yeah. That's why I said that. That's why I say it would have been better to say, what are you selling? So you could be more exact.
He looks to you as Ryder is just talking about deciding sentences. What do you two need?
I'm going to see if I can find a better weapon for this. I pull, show him my short sword. Something better than this one.
I have very basic weaponry. If you're looking for anything magical, you need to go to a store. There's however many are in the city. They tend to revolve around quite a bit. The city requires you to pay in order to stay.
What do you mean pay to stay?
Well, set up shop. You need to pay the city a certain tax.
Tax. I heard a strange rumor about your tax from the city. Is it really that
Common
bad?
tax. I mean, I don't pay one. I'm part of the government, so I'm a government issue smithy.
How about everybody else though? Because they haven't showed this.
Well, I'm sure the tax isn't fun. You lose money that way. Business is slow, you're not going to earn enough, and you're going to have to leave. Plain and simple.
Straightforward, I guess. Then. So, where do you recommend any enchantment places that's cheap?
Cheap. I don't know any about that. I'm not the one that goes out. He kind of scratches a bunch of, like, below his chin, which is also just all scales, all gold scales.
One just checks on.
Just regrows. If you're looking for herbal individuals, I would go check the northern portion of the city. If you're looking for just pure magic items, ask around, you'll find anything. If you're looking for something specific, ask for that. I'm sure you'll find it in the city.
Do you sell magic items, by chance?
I sell items to people that enchant them, yes. But I don't myself enchant any items.
Okay.
Also, I heard there's like a mining in the city.
The obsidian mine?
Yeah.
It's not in the city. And he kind of like looks over, points out this, in the far distance, you can see like a foggy mountain peak. It's probably several dozens of miles away. Or it's probably further than that. From this angle, you're not necessarily sure how far it is. It's a far mountain though. The obsidian mines is where we send prisoners and people that have caused harm to the city. They mine out the obsidian to pay for their dues.
So they send them to there.
Yes. It's not pleasant.
Has any of the prisoners come back from there?
Oh, plenty. They're not going to die there unless they're meant to sentence for life.
Okay.
As he takes a bite.
I was about to say.
While you're getting down to business, will you be able to, whatever, enhance this and then show him my silver rapier?
refine it even if you want.
We can enhance it, make it either better or refine
You're
it.
looking for a magic enchantment.
Okay.
This is a smith. This is not a enchanting place, Ryder.
Okay.
To make it better, you would need a magical enchantment to make it more durable in your eyes to the wielder. I can make it swifter, but it's not going to necessarily do it. I can make it into an obsidian one, but at the same time, it would probably be best to keep it.
Will you be able to make me a custom weapon by chance?
If you're looking for something, yes. It might
How long would that take though?
depends on the weapon.
Uh,
What are you trying to make?
Obsidian rapier. How long would that take?
He looks over. I have one set up in the weapon rack over there. It will take 30 seconds to walk over, pick it up, and hand it to you.
I'll go over and pick it up myself.
Okay.
And
I'll browse around this door and see if there's like a shaped sword.
There's not a katana. There's a longsword and a few short swords.
Is everything made there out of
Everything made here is made of obsidian. And
Is that the strongest? No.
no,
No,
adamantium is the strongest
well,
metal.
obsidian's not technically metal. It's just like
It's a very durable stone.
It's glass.
is it glass?
It's not glass. Essentially,
Is it stronger than
glass.
steel?
No, it is rock.
You're thinking of Game of Thrones, which they call
Dragon
no.
yeah, which is just obsidian. It's not glass. It's fairly durable, and even if it's not necessarily, because it is just stone, you can see that the forge itself has this coating mechanism where after he's done with the weapon, he dips it in this coating, and the sheen on the
It's like
obsidian it's basically like metal, except it's not metal.
It's like that episode of Avatar when Sokka made a space sword.
That was meteorite. That was actual
Yeah,
metal. That was
actual
straight
Yeah.
meteorite.
So meteorite's metal.
It's going to
It
cost you
can
about
have metal.
50 gold pieces.
Off game talk. How strong is a rate?
So-
it would be?
Mechanics wise, it would not change the damage or anything. What it changes is its property. It's not a metal weapon, which means certain things that target metal wouldn't affect it. So like the slimes that would corrode metal, that wouldn't affect it. Heat metal, for instance, wouldn't affect it. Basically anything that targets a metal object, it's not going to be affected.
Well, we would do. Wait.
No, because you can only dual wield light weapons. A rapier is not a light weapon.
Okay.
It's a finesse one, but it's not a light weapon.
There's a feat that allows you to do it. So.
Yeah.
In Unearthed Arcana, yeah. It's not in this book.
You know, can you point me out what's the nearest enchantment place?
Nearest what?
Enchantment for weapons.
You're looking for a magic shop. In general, they can enchant it. It takes a while to enchant something, unless they already have it pre-made.
I'm gonna look at the pre-mades right now.
How long do you have in the city?
A day.
You are gonna have to buy something on
Yes.
hand. Unless it's a very basic enchantment, you're not gonna be getting anything else out of it. Because I'll tell you this: to make a weapon stronger, it takes the better part of 3 days.
You know where the closest shop would be?
I mean, there's a government-issued one over in the corner over there. You kind of see there's another stand that's just kind of open. He's got several different, it's basically a conveyor belt.
Okay.
What's up?
It should be in your book. It's dual wielder.
Oh, does that let you pick?
Yeah, it's you get 1 AC while you are dual wielding. You can use 2 one-handed melee weapons that aren't light, and you can draw on stone. In the same.
So you can technically use longswords then as well.
Yeah.
Oh.
Look for that.
So
Well, we read the book. I didn't see it.
That's because it's
I'll be
under
back.
dual wielder.
I'll be back to maybe purchase the rapier. I'm gonna check out the magic store first.
Fair enough. It'll be here.
Is that
Yeah, it's a feat.
Yeah. It's a feat.
You'd have to wait until you level up again and take that instead of your ability score to prove it.
Hi Rex, I'm heading to the magic store if you're coming along. Or you're gonna look here, go ahead.
Just hold up a second, I'll be going with you. So how much are you selling 2 daggers?
Daggers. He kind of thinks about it. Thinks about it way too long as he's reading nothing. 25 gold pieces apiece.
25.
The obsidian is the more expensive portion of it. Just player knowledge, you would know how much a normal dagger costs. A normal dagger costs only 2 gold pieces.
Jesus.
Yeah, obsidian.
The obsidian
stuff.
adds 25 gold pieces to a weapon. So any weapon, even if it was like, say, 50 gold pieces normally, it would still only be 75.
I don't know. What does obsidian do?
Makes it a non-metal weapon, basically. It makes it that way anything that would affect metal wouldn't affect it. Like silver can still be affected by things that corrode metal and stuff.
Yeah.
You're lucky you didn't stab the gray slimes. You would have fucked up your rapier. You stabbed jelly instead.
Let me think about that. I'll be back.
Fair enough.
Hey, let's go, Rex. We'll be back, maybe.
So yeah, you make it to basically another stand that looks very similar to his. It's maybe only a few blocks down. So another dragonborn individual, except that this one he's got pitch black scales. So he just looks like a dark shroud, basically.
What kind of magic items are you selling?
Well, I've got a few things. What are you looking for?
Honestly, just I'm curious, just looking around what you got.
Well,
Smell like an Irish.
no, it's something. It's not
Magical weapons, by chance.
magical weapons. I have a few.
Like what?
We'll find out. I have
A magical sling.
got a mace. It's a very basic enchantment. I also have a
We have a dice tray, Tyler.
I have this warhammer, and he pulls out this massive warhammer.
Is it somehow the same size?
Go for it.
No.
I like contact you.
Really hope that
It's
stuff
like,
Is that a basic
for you, go
enchantment as
for it.
well?
Yes, it's just another basic enchantment. Anything substantial, the government ends up purchasing from me.
Oh, do you have anything left? Maybe that's not basic.
What's the basic?
Plus 1 weapon.
Oh.
I do have this plus 1 rapier.
What did you have to say plus 1 rating?
Oh yeah, I have, sorry. My brain. That's someone from Divine Providence is informing me of what my potential magical item was.
Plus 1 doesn't sound good at all, good sir.
Plus 1 is actually very good.
Is
It adds plus 1 to both your attack roll and damage roll. The damage roll is just a little bonus. The attack
your
roll
lowest
is
can be 2.
substantial. Your lowest, well, you're gonna miss, but yeah, the lowest you can roll is essentially a 2. Plus whatever bonus.
Yeah, okay.
That will cost you. Just double check. I'm pretty sure it's a
600
technically an uncommon.
6 million gold.
I mean,
Made out of obsidian.
no.
Okay, then it might.
Oh no, sorry. This is.
Oh, then it might actually cost you 6 million. Or more than you have.
Alright. Yeah. And buying those clothes was not cheap.
Oh yeah.
Can I make an intelligence check about
For what?
the conversation me and Tom had about sword that
What are you trying to remember or think about?
what was the sword that you were looking for? Was the actual same sword like Satan or the same? Or
You don't know because it changes its shape.
I thought the human changed its shape.
The sword changes both its shape and the user's form. Doesn't change his like creature type, but it changes him. Changes what he looks like.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
It'll cost you about 400 gold pieces.
Shit. Yeah. I'm missing the deal.
You're missing a 0. Actually, I might have been looking at that wrong. I think sorry, no, it's
4,000.
200 gold pieces.
Oh.
I was looking at rare, not uncommon.
Maybe I can sell something.
If you're trying to sell something, I'm not going to be purchasing anything.
Oh. Okay, never mind then.
So tell me about the city. We're kind of new here, so
Well, this is Dragonspear. We're very much so a commerce location. If you're looking to buy something, it's probably sold here. If you're trying to sell something, best of luck.
I'm going to whisper in Rex. How much gold do you have?
I'm not getting any gold.
Oh, come on! I spot a brother with the rapier.
Oh. Is that all you have in your wares?
Those 3, yes. If you're looking for something else, go ask around.
Do you have magical items, or just?
Unfortunately, I only deal with magic weapons.
So how much are you selling that war hammer, right?
The warhammer will run you about 225 gold pieces.
Go for what we have with that. Well, I think we'll look around other places.
That's very fair. I mean, if you're a venturing party, you might want to compile funds because if you're trying to split it up individually. It's a quick way to die with your money.
Really too bad that we are partying with a bunch of greedy bastards.
Yeah.
Is anyone else doing anything while you guys are doing this?
They're in the back.
Getting crunk.
Getting crunk. Yep. Gopher and Declan are just chugging away liquor.
We're just like swaying on like.
Somehow ran out of pina
Fall
colada.
into the- We are falling.
He has somehow turned the what was brought into a pina
What was
colada.
Somehow turned. What was there?
What?
Did I make an intelligence check? What he said. Innkeeper, the dragon keeper.
For what? What are you trying to?
I'll tell you like the other location Dragon Spirit has.
He didn't tell you anything else other than the center. The center of town is usually where the bigger upper keep locations are, and the bathhouse. I think those are the only 2 places he actually told you. Because we're asking about where to get clean.
Yeah, that's weird. So, Ryder,
What's up?
want to continue browsing around or?
I mean, there's only these 3 weapons. There's nothing really much to browse around. Besides that nice rapier.
I meant not browsing around the store, I meant browsing around the city.
Oh, yeah, we can do that. That works too.
So you guys are searching for other magic items, yeah?
Yes.
All right, let me roll on the magic item table quick, so that way I can figure out what you might find.
If this wasn't D&D, I was gonna be like, he doesn't mean the store.
I want to try to talk to the guy about something. Maybe.
Okay, what?
I'm going to whisper. Do you know where we can maybe find cheap magic weapons by chance at all?
I thought you were gonna find that thing.
Yeah, there has to be like a hidden market you have to know about. I find an individual like yourself, but you seem very knowledgeable about the city.
Make it persuasion.
Well, no, because it doesn't matter what you roll.
Oh.
You understand who I am, right?
No idea. We're new to the city.
I'm gonna step
I'm a
out.
government official.
Oh. I was asking you to avoid going to those areas, not to go there.
you were told he's another government individual from the blacksmith. What is that?
Oh, he didn't ask for shady. He just asked for cheap.
Yeah, I did say cheap.
No, that's fine. That
Doesn't mean he wants to go to the black market.
Yeah, he was being shady about it, leaning in, trying to whisper.
He also said the word secrets.
Yeah.
So,
You rolled a natural one?
Yeah.
Nice. And I'm sure your deception.
Plus 10.
Yeah, there's no hope.
It's just
It's understandable. It's a common misconception, but we do not have something of ill manner. So just try to keep your eyes about you. Maybe there's a few unruly types in the darker alleys.
Well, you government people would sure to know how to keep the stuff good around here. Then if there's nothing like that around, then
So cheesy.
I know.
He'll do the arm thing.
Yeah.
He does the arm with the thumbs up. If you're looking for any other magic items, I would recommend looking around.
Alright, thank you. Are you actually ready?
While we're walking, I try to communicate with Satan.
Okay.
Asking, do He sense his presence in the city.
There's a few moments of just silence before. We're not gathering anything at this time. If you had seen or talked to an individual that owns them, then I would be able to just recognize it.
So no luck so far in our.
No.
Hey Rex, grab your shoulder.
Yeah.
We should. I go up to him. We should go ask around about more shops.
I asked you that before.
You said explore around, but we should ask people about shops.
So what are you guys trying to find? Like potions or just pure items?
Everything.
Man, I'm looking for magic weapons.
Magic weapons.
That's what I'm gonna ask for.
Okay. Well, that was pretty much the magic weapons area. Anything that's even remotely. There's a few times where you see really fine, like bejeweled items and such, or weapons. But you ask about the price, and it's like, 3,500 gold, and very quick to tear it away from that.
Yeah.
You quickly realize that the plus one or the magic items
is probably the best thing.
Probably the cheapest and non-destroying bank everything. Yeah, there's a bunch of just there's a few. There's like a sword that this person waves around and bursts into flames.
God damn it, Jake. I'm very.
Yeah, he says that's about 1,200 gold pieces. Looking around for anything else, if it's potions, there's plenty of potions of healing. Plenty of those. There's one person who's trying to sell off a potion of water breathing here and there. Any other? I'm just rolling on.
Do I know what kind of potion is it? Is it a minor potion? Or...
Oh, funny. I actually put this down on my other shop list. There's an individual who's just preaching. He sees an elven man who's got very thick yellow eyes, just looking around. You ever lost sight of a drought? He pulls out this cork, and this from just a bottle, just a vial. A geyser of water just continues to spray up into the air. It's just pointing it. It's just raining down water. Endless water. Endless. You will never run out. Salt water, pure water, fresh water, God's water in this bottle.
We have a druid.
It's being announced how much?
How much is
200 gold pieces.
Oh boy.
For this decanter of water.
That's a word down here right now.
Yeah. Decanter of endless water.
Did you get the idea from Greg with Notice too?
Nope.
Yeah, how far did you even play that game?
I'm on the. I just finished the. I'm on the third island.
Oh yeah, I'm still on the first island.
I'm close to. I have the option of going to the third island.
We still need to play together.
I know we do.
Regardless, what are you guys doing?
Yeah, what are you gonna do, Calvin?
It's up to you. It's endless water.
I ain't broke.
I can buy it, but I don't.
You can summon forth gallons upon gallons of water. You'll never be able to not drink. And as he's doing this, it's still shooting out water from the geyser. It's just spraying.
Can I do a deception on that? On just the bottle, the water vial?
Trying to see if, like, what?
If it's like
real?
Yeah, like if that.
You make an Arcana check.
Okay.
4? Man, looks like water's just shooting out of this bottle. You're wondering how the hell this much water is sitting inside of this bottle.
He's not Mary Poppins.
He is now.
What are you doing?
Apparently.
You guys just leaving it?
I can't buy it.
You said 200.
200 gold pieces.
Seems a little much for me. I'll pass.
Very well.
Unless you have better deals. Sure.
Well, how much are you willing to pay?
You probably guessed it. I don't have that much, so you probably know I'm going to say something much less than that.
Well, let's barter some.
Give me.
150 gold pieces.
Hey, that's better than what I'm gonna say.
175.
165.
166, so I can be proud of my final conversation.
200.
3,000.
So do you.
Well, there you go, Rex. 166.
166.
Weird number, but we'll deal with it.
How much do you think?
None. That's all you, buddy. And I walk away and I back off slowly.
Just keep ordering like one gold piece up until it gets back to 200. 201.
I have a good person who does that too.
Yeah, we do.
So thanks for that. But
Sorry, good sir. We won't be purchasing your magical water.
He just points it at
If
you.
200 is difficult for you, I doubt you're going to be finding anything else. Best of luck with you.
Let's go, Rex.
You do know as well that there was a magic item shop inside of the inn that you guys went to.
Yeah, I remember that, but that's an hour walk.
From where you are, it's about a half hour.
Alright, we'll see that. You want to go back to the inn then? Or why not? Oh, should we go back and pick up our clothes?
You have been out for probably about an hour now.
say go back.
Yeah, we'll head back and get our clothes.
Okay. Everyone else that's been sitting inside of the pool, the two, the Jacqueline and, what's up? What are you
You've been drinking.
Oh yeah, go ahead and roll a Constitution saving throw. I was getting to that. I was wondering if you were trying to do something else. Yeah, both of you make Constitution saving throws to see how much how drunk you are. You got a pina colada? You're rolling Constitution saving throw, you light ass drinker.
24.
What would you roll?
Base 16.
Base 16. Yeah, you're all pretty good. Randall over there is just sipping on a small glass.
Every 10 minutes.
The rest of you are just chugging away at this alcohol. Zacchaeus, are you doing anything?
I'm taking a nap.
Yeah, Zacchaeus is passed out. Zacchaeus, Harvey, the Stag, and Fiend and Derek are all asleep inside the pool.
Do they need
Jesse would be drinking with you guys.
Oh, did we pass the?
No, Jesse's drinking with him, not me.
What?
Did we pass this?
Yeah, you would pass it to go back.
Cat. Right, I'm gonna stop in there and go pick up some.
What do you mind?
The daggers.
Okay.
Can you buy me that rapier?
Can I trade my daggers to get lower the price of these daggers? Just 1 gold less.
1 gold less? They're quality, but I suppose I could.
I don't want to carry too much weapons. I don't want to carry another set of daggers with me.
Fine, 1 gold less. How many are you buying?
2.
2. That'll run you 49 gold pieces.
Oh, yeah. Take that. Give me my 2 daggers.
Yep. So you get 2 obsidian daggers. They're the same as a normal dagger, just not metal. So the people that are sleeping at the inn or sleeping at the bathhouse, time passes on before knock on the door, and you hear the halfling woman. Your clothes are fully prepared. I'll leave them by the door for you.
I'll tell Harley all that.
You still got like another hour in this bathhouse. So
Another hour of alcohol left.
ooh, starting to run out.
That's
Starting to run out.
true.
I'm gonna at least go dressed.
Get dressed. Okay. Yep. There have been people that like walk out of the other co-ed bath, go in, everything like that. Nobody's doing anything, then we're gonna cut to do somebody else's stuff. If nobody's doing anything inside the pool.
No. I'll get dressed and continue drinking.
Okay. So you get out, put on your clothes, go back in, the splashing from your shoes in the pool, and you just look over, start chugging some more alcohol.
Where's my clothes?
Oh, wait, are we back yet?
Yeah, because I mean, if nobody's doing anything, then we're gonna
Oh.
fast forward time.
Let's throw them out.
Okay.
Yep. You guys make it back to
Alright,
the.
we'll get our clothes.
Yep. The clothes are fully prepared. If you're looking for them, they left them inside the rooms.
I double check my clothes before I move on.
Totally natural. except pristine in cleanliness.
My sex bomb's not there from the last time I fucked some.
She doesn't pay,
Where's that
she doesn't pay any
changing
attention. They're off to the sides. Yours especially is over on the right.
I grab my clothes. We'll change real quick. Are you guys still cool, right?
Yeah. Are you gonna wait?
Randall got dressed.
Where are the other ones?
I'm
Oh wait.
right now,
We're
Jacqueline.
Still in there.
I was gonna.
Okay, after I change, go up to Randall, ask him, where's everybody else?
We're still in there.
Now, Jake.
Well, no, I was waiting to say what I want to say.
Okay.
So if they enter,
Oh, okay.
for what they see.
Oh boy.
I mean,
What are they doing in there?
I don't know. I last left them.
About like 10 minutes ago.
The princess and our seasoned drunk were getting drunk.
That's a pair.
Oh well.
Actually, technically, yeah, who's the princess?
What do you?
Actually, no.
Yeah, that's nice,
Yeah.
Everyone knows that she was a princess.
Yeah.
Well, technically,
Technically
You were
is
chewing
of
on your
nothing
dice
right
while-
now,
Yeah,
as far as she
well,
knows.
right? A princess of the whole two teeth.
Well,
Compare.
Actually,
well, you want to switch out? You can browse around the city if you want. I'll take over watch over RV.
How are we doing on provisions for the trip?
I mean, as far
I have to throw all of it out.
yeah, honestly, we have to clean that cart. As
It's up to
we
Harvey.
someone else.
You're coming with me.
You need to
Let's go
clean a
get it
cart.
done.
Yes.
We have cleaning services if that's what you require.
Oh, hey, yeah, that would work.
What do you say?
How much?
How much-
Cleaning services.
How much would that be?
Well, how big is this cart? And how soiled would you say that it needs to be cleaned for?
You know how much we smelled?
Yes.
There we go.
Probably as bad.
Soiled it.
See it.
Soiled it.
I'm willing to help.
As the alcoholic on the inside.
Soiled
Soiled it. Ooh. Oh, it's gonna be that bad. Say.
This is a relatively small cup, but not too big. Pretty sure, right?
Let's say 5 gold pieces to clean the inside of the cart. Make sure that everything is in tip-top shape and any kind of repairs of cloth that needs to be inside we'll take care of.
Let me check quick. I'm going to go to Hoard's belongings look for gold. I'm pretty sure he kept it.
Yeah.
No.
He's asleep, so.
I take 5 of his gold.
Alright, you just snatch out 5 gold.
Alright.
Whoa! What are you doing?
Painful is cleaning his cart. We ain't paying.
Yeah. He could make the mess of the cart. So.
Yeah, I didn't do jack crap in there. So don't worry, it's just for him to clean his cart. The bath here said they will clean it for a price, of course. And they said 5 gold.
Well, then you're coming with me. We gotta bring the cart over.
The cart's not gonna make it to around here. We'll
Yeah.
go over there.
They'll go over there.
Okay, then we'll show them the way.
Yes, I'm gonna need to know what
That's true.
brought you for
Okay.
me to clean.
I'm not gonna let you go around by yourself.
I mean, okay. What is it?
We
Right,
we
remember
need to
that.
stick together right now.
I'm gonna carefully close the bag.
Okay, yeah. It's pretty.
Hey, I check how much gold is in there too.
I mean, there's actually quite a substantial amount in there. There
It's all
is.
paycheck.
It's all he has no gold.
There is about 260 gold pieces in there.
Oh, dang it. Take 200. Yeah, I had to go raise the shirt.
I mean, it's always an option.
No,
I'll carefully close that. Rena, so you can go browse around then? I'll keep an eye on.
Yeah, sure. I'll help them, and I'll check out our provisions, see if we need any more.
Cool.
I just want to go look for a magic shop, and that's back at the end.
Yeah, so you're coming with me for sure.
So how much time
You're gonna help with the provision shop if we need to do it.
we have left?
I'm
for
not.
renting
You're gonna
out?
carry it.
So asking how long you have left in this essential rented out room, she just turns to you. But once I get back, and that'll be pretty much the time out. You'll have an extra hour, I suppose. But if I'm gonna be going to clean anyways. Not a big deal to me.
Okay.
I've made my fair share due of money today.
You're
gonna
welcome
peek in,
and you're sorry. This isn't
their
your fault.
bath,
Now you can explain.
Oh yeah, you want to the back?
Yeah.
No, I said peek.
Yeah, peeks in.
Pete, okay, so Rex, what you see is me inebriated dancing on top of the pool water
Oh my god.
like a ballet dancer.
You are so drunk, apparently.
No, I just don't care.
You're just so happy about
I'm
clean.
so happy right now.
There you go. That's what you see.
He's drunk and happy.
Zacchaeus, you saw this whole ordeal begin. Oh, actually, no, you're napping.
Yeah, he's happy.
Gopher, you saw your drunken, or not drunken, but what you presume to be drunken friend stand up and start to dance.
Over the on top of the water.
Yes. Dancing on water. Like, it's strange. Just standing on it.
I didn't know you could stand on water.
You've never seen that.
Yeah, I've never seen
And you attempted to try as well.
You say that out loud?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't hear you.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
So you explain yourself. Now where's Harvey and the 3 guards?
They're unconscious. The one that was awake then soon passed out after hearing that they stole some time for that. So everyone's asleep.
Oh yeah. You sorry. You nude.
Yeah, nude.
Completely.
Oh,
I assume so.
Yeah, you're in a bath.
Okay. Well, I mean, he got dressed and then went back.
Yeah, it's true. But yeah. So what are you doing anything in this, or are you just gonna relax?
I'm gonna relax. I'm sure Harvey's not
Drowning.
dead.
Yeah, you quickly look over and he's just essentially there's a small stool that after some time the caretaker brought in, set it down for him, so now he's actually in the pool but not like drowning. He's sitting down on a chair in the
I was
pool.
gonna say like one of those baby chairs.
Pretty much, it's like one of those safety chairs. It's got like a strap around his waist.
A high chair. That's what we call it.
But yeah. All right, if nobody's gonna be doing anything, and everyone's just gonna be sleeping, we're gonna cut over to them then.
You got any milk?
I need some milk.
There's an inn nearby. He could probably find something.
Yeah, we're not the other side, so I'll just hang out with you. I'll help out with your shop. So you need
She's going to
help?
clean it.
Yeah, I'm going to go with them.
Oh. I'll watch your shop, all that. So make sure keep your business running. You don't have to pay me.
You do
Okay.
a bad job.
I mean, you don't have authority or anything, so nobody's gonna necessarily understand it. But well, thank you. At least now, if somebody comes in to destroy the building, I suppose I'm fine. She kind of just shakes her head, and then just goes and then starts following you guys.
Hey, what's he going? Come on, Randall.
Yeah, you guys make your way halfway. Basically, when you were walking through, Randall just like grabs you and then drags you into an alley,
Wait, this one.
and you're just quickly going through different passages.
So tell us about the government you guys work under here.
Left here.
When you're kind of
Getting dragged.
getting dragged around, she is A, very confused, B, well, things are a little bit troubling at times, but it's livable conditions.
You
Right
work
now.
for that government too? Like government?
I don't work for them, but I work here.
What is your personal intake on them?
As long as they don't bother me, it doesn't affect me too much. I'm not selling anything, so I'm not don't want to be stolen from if possible, and I mean I don't have much of a tax, being that I'm only giving a bathhouse, and currently the only one in the city. So they kind of give me special leniency.
Oh, that's nice of them. I heard mixed feelings about them. Wasn't so sure what's the social
Oh
standing.
yeah, if you're curious, you've probably have heard of Shakul Toxic.
Describe that person.
Part of a guard, has green scales, black dog with him.
Okay, yep. Well,
He's an unruly type, but
can you explain what this person is? Or what?
well, I mean he's a group of individuals that goes out of the city to protect us.
How are they like inside the city? Oh.
Inside the city, they've grown up outside of the city, so they have that kind of mentality, if that's the best way to determine it. They aren't very friendly, especially towards us common folk.
How do you know?
Right now.
What?
I just said right now.
Oh.
Yeah.
And what?
I'm leading.
Get elbowed into the right.
Sorry, what was I gonna ask now? What is your take on him? Like, what do you think?
Personally, I think he's an asshole. But
Yeah,
it's not my place to talk.
it's nice to gossip once in a while.
Gossip can get you killed. Wrong people see it. I'm seen doing something untrustworthy. And his view is very much so a defensive city.
Let's see.
Their word of advice is best defense is the best preventative measures. They if something is to attack us, then preventing them from attacking us is the best option for us. A lot of times that's us pushing them back.
Huh. I see. Okay, I sort of get it.
You haven't seen it, we haven't been attacked in a long time. It's been the better part of a few years.
Interesting. Are we here yet?
Yeah. Maybe that.
Yeah.
You're just like dragged out, done.
Done.
Hi, there's the card.
Oh. Well, it's a
Small.
square.
Yeah, it's not pretty, but the way it needs to be inside.
Well, I suppose so. Kind of open it. Oh! I see. Yeah, this is definitely 5 gold worth.
Yeah. Once again,
Looking at his
you're
watch.
welcome, sorry, and thank you.
How long will this be? How long will you take?
A few hours, at least.
Okay.
Take out the cloth and scrub down the rest of the wood, make sure that it's out of the,
You wouldn't need us here, would you, by chance?
No. I should be able to manage.
Alright, Randall, let's go. Let's go do whatever Randalls do.
Well, Randall's gonna help pull out the provisions and just take notes.
So you go up to start to pull out the rations. They reek. They reek of urine. Not that they're covered in it, but they've been in vicinity of a closed enclosure for long enough. They're basically inedible. Yeah.
Alright, so how much food do we have left?
There's no rations from the cart. None. Not a single thing was saved.
I'm not going in there, so I'm just sitting outside. How much do we
How
have?
many days left do we have?
For a long time. Another month?
About another 2 weeks, 10 days.
I mean, if anything, we could eat good berries every day.
Can he create enough for everyone?
Honestly, I don't want to eat good berries all the time.
Well, that's not the plan, but
Well, I guess from what your reaction, you don't have any more.
so I Reynolds was using it. So rations about 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, about 10 mounds.
Plus deer.
Went plus 2 8, 14 days.
The cart's also destroyed as well. The cart that held the 3 individuals behind the cart was completely destroyed.
Excuse me, ma'am. You know where we can maybe get a cart repaired?
You don't have the cart.
Oh.
Can
No, it's destroyed.
It was completely destroyed. In one smash, the tree it just slammed its hand down and crushed it.
Oh, what?
Yeah, you weren't there. Don't worry about it. You were keeping the cart going. Also, another shot of your poison was used. So you have one
shot. A tree?
They didn't piss off. There was frog-like creatures that one of which looked very royal in comparison to the rest of them,
You almost killed me.
and summoned the tree. Basically,
He
it
was our entertainment throughout that trip.
and basically,
You almost killed me.
it nearly killed. It knocks the Karis out immediately.
I'm not surprised. It's a tree.
Yeah, it
No,
was
no, no,
dangerous.
not the tree.
They didn't kill the tree. What they did is
amazing justice.
they fought against the frog dude, and eventually they got him to leave because he was chasing after them because of the deer. But
Because of
the deer.
Okay.
Regardless, so you don't have a side cart for your 3 guards. That was obliterated in one smack. Just
And you're down on a horse.
no, I don't think a horse was killed.
No, horse was gone though. It's a Karis.
That's now we
That's why
we don't,
Oh.
we don't care about that. That horse is fine. That was an extra horse that we didn't think we were gonna have in the first place.
So I mean,
If we want to get a new cart, we could, but I don't care. I think we should focus more on getting food and rations.
Correct.
so what are you guys doing?
I know he's dragging me around, so.
Yeah, we're gonna go right up.
I mean, you can easily find like a place that has rations or any kind of basic needs.
Pretty sure we just asked the inn we're staying at for rations.
You can ask the shopkeeper if he has any rations. Yeah.
Or anything, just make us rations.
I mean, also possible preservatives.
Yep, that pretty much is what I'm doing.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
you guys make it
we
back
just
to the
make it
inn.
back to the inn then?
Okay. Make it back to the inn. You can see that there's the attendant group of individuals is gone.
Oh my god. Oh.
There's about like 3 people that are over by the shopkeeper, kind of discussing with him. They look like they're counting coins amongst the 3 of them.
Alright, you talk about the rations. I'm gonna ask about that shop over there, the magic weapon shop.
Fine, be ready to carry things.
You ready? Well, our rooms just over there.
So we. Fair point.
I'll help if you buy a lot at once, but
I was more
Are you
thinking we get the cart full and we don't have to deal with it tomorrow.
that's true. Do you any magic weapons you're looking for? I could
I don't know, what do they get?
weapons probably. I don't know. Okay, whatever. I'll just go look. Fine, go do your
Wow.
thing. Bye, Randall.
You guys separate by 10 feet. Bye, Randall. And
What?
you take 2 steps.
I just look at him like, what?
So at the shop, you can see what?
Can you cut to me?
Yeah. Okay. What are you guys doing over in the back? If you guys wanted to do
I'm going
anything,
to go
say
for
it.
it. Say, go for it. There's a warhammer for you. A magical warhammer I found in the city. You should go buy it.
Oh, alright. So, how much would this cost?
I thought you would be too drunk not to say anything. It's 250 gold.
Holy shit, dude, that's like my whole bank account.
What? Go for
What's
it.
a bank?
There's banks in olden times.
Yeah.
I think it's
It's the gold bank.
bank. Like, what's the name?
It's a warhammer. It's magical.
I think I'm gonna go to the blacksmith.
You start heading to the blacksmith. Okay, it's gonna take you some time. That we'll do it for now anyway. So you make it to the blacksmith.
Yeah, we'll walk.
Yeah.
I stay in, keep watching.
Everyone else just stays inside the bath,
So dancing.
still dancing,
Still sleeping, asparagus.
keep watching the shop.
still sleeping. Everyone got all short rested basically. If you want.
I mean, we're about to sleep, guys. That's
It's starting to get darker. It's not necessarily nighttime yet, but it's getting darker. So go for it. When you make it to the blacksmith, you can see gold dragonborn, cigarette in the mouth. There's a bunch of cigarette buds nearby as well. The one that he's currently smoking is that he just kind of butts out, stomps it on the ground, pulls out another one, puts it in. Puff of fire from his nostrils, lights it.
You got another one of those for me? Yeah.
Do you smile? He pops it out, holds one out to you.
I do take it.
Okay, you got a cigarette.
Alright, I got a cigarette.
He doesn't even use it. He just puts it in his
back.
I'll put it behind my ear, actually.
Okay, that's fine.
Fucking cool.
Anyways, so what do you need?
Do you have any, I was informed by a friend that you had a magical warhammer.
Anything magical, I don't know.
Or an,
You have the blacksmith.
oh.
If you're looking for a magical item, there's a man over there to go talk to.
Okay.
He points over to like another stand that's over in the distance.
Go for it. To be fair, you left before I tell you where it is at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Well, that doesn't matter. So what have you got in the price range of 275 gold pieces?
His eyes widen. Well, you can purchase any kind of weapon that you would want, and 5 times over with that amount.
Alright, well, alright, you know what?
What are you looking for?
Actually, I already have it here. So you know what? Do you have like a scimitar or like a short sword?
I have a short sword. It's obsidian.
The Tom.
I'll take it.
That's going to cost you. Goes over to like the rack, pulls it out, kind of inspects it, flicks off a piece of like rock. It'll run you about 35 gold pieces.
Cheap.
Deal.
What? Short swords are only 10 gold.
Oh, I thought you asked for. Oh, I thought you asked for scimitar.
A scimitar is only 15 more. Scimitar is the same damage as a short sword. It's literally the same exact thing.
It's all good. I already have a 200 weapon.
So yeah, so you have an obsidian short sword.
Alright, cool.
Make sure you mark your money and your
Yep.
bless you. What else? Is there anything else that you need?
You guys have any like potions or?
Like I said, any magical items I don't own.
Okay. Well, you said down the other way.
He has magic weapons. I don't know about his other inventory.
Okay. Well, I'll head there. Thank you.
Okay, so you head over there.
Yep.
It's got a magic warhammer, a magic mace,
Magic rapier.
and a magic rapier. Both are minor enchantments.
Ooh.
All the rapier costs
200.
200 gold pieces. The mace costs 175, and the warhammer costs 250. Just so you know, a mace is far less useful to you than anything ever.
Well, do you have any like potions or anything? Do you have any potions or any?
Sorry, I'm not the one that's zoning any of this. I'm only a government official working with magic items, magic weapons specifically.
Okay. Do you know where I can get my hands on those?
I mean, if you ask around, there's plenty of stores nearby.
All right, I fucking walk out the store and just I say goodbye to dude and
Magic rapier.
no, fuck you. I don't need. I'm 5 gold short.
You got a cod piece. You'll be.
I'm 5 gold short.
That's why he tries that.
But yeah, the first person I see when I walk out this shop, I'll ask.
Okay, so you ask this elderly woman who's essentially walking by with a basket of fruit, and
Potions?
Are you a hang?
What?
Do you know if there's a shop around or?
She points at a shop that's nearby, and yeah, she just points to a shop.
And then close their mouth. You
you know-
smell alcohol.
Do you know if that shop has a potion?
I don't know.
Alright, I go to another person.
Yeah, so you make it to the shop that she points out, and yeah, they've got a few potions of healing, a potion of water breathing.
Magical water. Magic water.
No, that's a different dude. From this, though, you do hear in the distance another man who there's just damp ground and mud now from the ground.
Okay.
Well, actually, it's not mud because it's cobblestone, but there's just water just being sprayed over in the distance from a single bottle.
That looks really cool. I buy the potion and
So you want a potion of healing?
yeah.
It's gonna run you about 50 gold pieces.
Okay. And then how much is the water?
The cancer of water is 200 gold pieces.
Alright, never mind. I'll get the potion of healing.
Okay, 50 gold pieces for a minor potion of healing.
I can hear you, low.
Alright.
Sometimes it's important to have.
Yeah.
Pop it into your mouth.
Yeah, whatever when you go down.
That's
Yeah.
true.
I had that. So
Which happens a lot.
He saved your ass in the last one because of that.
Did you say it was a minor? Did you say it was a minor? Okay.
Just a minor, so it's 2d4 plus 2.
Alright.
Anything else that you wanted to do?
No.
Okay, so are you going anywhere?
Where are these guys again?
Well, they're back at the bath, and you don't know where those two went. They went off shopping.
I'll just head back.
So now we'll cut to you two. Randall, we'll start with you.
I know.
So you walk up to the Dragonborn individual that's standing behind the counter. Hello again.
How much it would be to purchase about 2 weeks worth of rations for 10?
2 weeks worth of he puts up his fingers with his like clawed hands, starts doing math in the air. So you're looking for 140 portions of rations.
Yeah, it's.
It doesn't matter. I can tell you right now, I probably don't have that much.
I did not expect you did.
I have.
I just want to try to sit down.
If you're looking for the math on that, it's gonna cost. Get the fucking calculator out now.
Oh, no.
I need it'll cost you 70 gold to get 140 portions of rations. Math was super easy. I just took half of 140.
It's just food.
Okay.
It's not like it's a weapon.
So I'm gonna sit down and get ready. We're still hired.
Yeah,
Yes.
everyone's
Oh
hired.
yeah.
Oh.
Everyone's hired now. Me and Asparagus are not hired.
Yeah, everyone's back to being hired.
So I take 2 people off of that.
Okay. 120, so 60 gold pieces.
How many of those can you provide?
I have, He looks over at his wife, and the wife is kind of just currently mixing a drink. Shrugs her shoulders. Give me a moment. Steps back,
yeah.
pushes open the door. A few moments pass. You hear him just kind of shoving things around. There's a big crash. Like, fuck.
Shred?
Boys. So it's less of bottles and more like a crate had fallen over.
Jordan, I had shredded with the bottle with the endless water.
But he comes back. I have about 30 portions of rations that'll last you.
Alright, perfect.
15 gold pieces for the lot. His eyes kind of wide.
I take. Also, can I have a? You have like a spare piece of paper that I can take a note on.
What is this?
Let me go check. He goes back into the room.
Shit.
I don't need a big piece.
Comes back. There's like a little bit of some parchment. I have some ledger that was non-used. That works.
Perfect. How much would you like?
You can have it.
You could
Thank
add.
you. I make a note of how much money I spent on it.
Okay.
I'm writing Harvey a tab.
Oh, okay.
I mean, like, all our resources were good. This is how much gold you owe to get
Gotcha.
back up to the city.
Gotcha.
That's
Okay.
why I took the 2 people off who are getting paid.
I got you.
What? We all get paid.
Yeah, when you threw out portions of rations in the thing, everyone's hired.
Yeah, but
Everyone
Even
is
then?
hired.
yeah,
Yep.
everyone's hired.
Everyone is hired.
Like
Jordan said, everyone's hired.
I say everyone's
You
hired.
did that, but then he pointed out the
I
He
said
pointed
everyone.
at himself and the computer, which is him and Zacchaeus.
Point out we
Also,
are hired.
Jordan very clearly said, me and Zacchaeus
Yes.
are now hired like 3 times.
Which what? We'll break here shortly.
For once.
We'll break here shortly.
No one was talking over it.
Okay, so you got 15 gold. Well, you paid 15 gold for your rations. Anything else? Because okay, just to clarify something too, when you threw out the other rations because they were just terrible, you're not gonna eat them. There was nearly about 100 portions of rations in that cart as well. So
Well, there was just some square cubes.
they were square cubes. That's why they didn't take up so much space. These are just like bags of dry nuts and jerky and stuff like that. Still, regardless, you have 30 rations. Taz.
So,
Yeah. For now.
Oh yeah, you got plenty of ways to get food as well. So to you, when you're approaching, you can see the white dragonborn with the small glasses up to his nose is currently talking to 3 individuals. They're one of which looks to be like he's holding onto this like shield that has a small price tag labeled onto the side. That's just
where's the PlayStation 2?
the price tag looks like it says what's a shield plus 1 equivalent? It's about like 600 gold pieces.
Oh, God.
And armor plus ones are way more expensive than weapon plus ones.
Go find your sugar daddy.
Money is expensive. What the fuck's my DM's hilarious?
I only have
You was
190.
our sugar daddy. You're the one, the richest person here.
I only have
I
190.
was the richest person, and then I had to buy horses.
Yeah. No, you bought it.
And one die.
Didn't have to.
Yeah, I didn't have to.
But how much you need?
A lot.
I don't know.
Oh no, shield plus 1 is only about 200 gold pieces.
Oh, we already have that.
I do.
Yeah.
Armor plus ones are the more expensive ones.
Okay. Does he have like all his items out?
There's several items out. Yeah, he's got some that are behind like a bar.
There's a shield, a shield.
The three people that are essentially pointing out are like piling coins amongst the 3 of them. Some of them like pull out other pouches, pour in their gold. There's one that's like holding 13 silver, and it's just like it's useless. So other.
Shop at?
Yep. So I'm getting to my table. So on the counter, there looks to be a really massive mace that looks like it has like a skull's head with red ruby eyes. There's the rapier over in the corner. There
Is it
is
plus 1?
perhaps. You also see another bottle that you had seen before that was shooting out water. When I was rolling randomly, I rolled like 3 things that were already on this list at this inn. You see a pair of goggles over that's like on like a head on head ring. There's about 6 different bottles of liquid. 4 of them you've seen as minor potions of healing. 2 of them are greater potions of healing.
Oh god.
There's also one that looks like it has like rocky texture inside of it. It's got like several different layers or something. And you can see he kind of just like flips it around, and after it moves and all the liquids like mix together, they separate into 3 layers once again. He also has a pair of boots sitting up on there.
Okay, well, excuse me, sir.
Just one moment. They're purchasing their things.
Alright. I'll pick up the rapier. Can I like examine it?
It's on the counter, but yeah, you can look at it. Yeah, it's +1. It's a magic rapier. It's obsidian as well. Everything here is obsidian. All weapons
Is
are.
the boots obsidian?
They are.
Mine.
They're not obsidian.
They are.
Is that bottle with rock substance obsidian rock?
No.
Okay.
You've seen it before. It's a potion of climbing.
Wait, I don't see.
Yeah.
Boots might be obsidian. Boots. Obsidian reinforced.
Oh, it could just be. It could just be regular boots.
It could just be traveler's boots that you're currently wearing. Yes.
It could be a newer.
Without the hole.
These boots are very similar to what you have seen before.
On my feet.
Nope, they're on Rex's feet.
Oh, the jumping one.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. I might want that too. I'll be like, jump on a tree and.
You see that all of them have price tags on them. The goggles have a price tag of 400. The bottle has another one of 200.
Wait, which one?
The endless water. Just cancer of endless water.
How about the rapier?
The rapier has 175. There's also a dagger that's sitting up there. That one has a label of 100. The mace that has the skull head is 1500.
Oh!
And potions of greater healing have 250. Potions of climbing have 75. And the boots have 100.
I mean, we're at the end, so you guys can come here eventually.
But yeah.
Okay. Well, I was gonna wait for him to finish talking so I can ask him what some stuff do.
After a few moments, the group of 3 place all their gold up. They spend some time counting it. See, you're good to go. The shield is yours. Stay alive well. And they kind of pat the back of the one that's already currently holding a shield on his back, and he kind of like replaces it with the one that he's now feeling. And then those 3 leave.
Okay. Hello, sir.
Yes, what is it?
I'm curious. What are these goggles you have here?
Goggles? That's a very nice choice. These are the goggles of night. They'll let you see in the dark. Lots better than, you are an elf, but it'll let you still see even further.
So, what is the range on these? Do you know?
Get to the page quick. gotta find it.
Stuff?
That was Bard stuff.
How much is that? I'll need that.
It's very useful.
400.
Goggles of Nights. It increases your dark vision by 60 feet. If you don't have dark vision, it's 60. If you have dark vision, it's 120. Because as an elf, you already have dark vision up to 60 feet.
And what is that rapier you have over there?
Finish with the minor enchantments. It's let your stab strong.
Now that's your stab strong. And then the potions, the boots, the other kind of potion.
I will recommend this mace. It's Mace of Terror. It's very powerful.
Explain what it does, please.
All right, let me get to the page. Let me get to my page in my ledger.
In my mind.
In my mind of my ledger of everything. Mace of Terror. I'm gonna go into DM, talk to him. This magic weapon has 3 charges. While holding it, you can use an action to spend 1 charge to release a wave of terror. Okay, let me read it quick. When you're wielding it, if you so desire, any creature that's near you can be frightened of you. Essentially, when you use it and they fail against their upkeep against it, they'll be terrified of you and be forced to run. And it will recharge its effects per day.
It has 3 charges?
It can be used 3 times, and it will that amount that it recharges is generally 1 to 3 off per day. It's a little random on that factor.
It'd be nice for Gopher.
Well, it's 1,500 gold pieces if you're ever desiring it.
Go for it.
Sadly, I don't have the gold for 1,500.
It is quite expensive. That's why you pile them together. That's what those fine gentlemen over there did.
No.
I'm more interested in that rapier.
Well, the rapier is 175 gold pieces. It's a very minor enchantment. It'll let you hit stronger.
Is it made of obsidian?
It is, yes. It's a very fine material here.
I'll wait for my companions to show up and then I'll see if I can purchase that.
Yes.
So if you could hold on to it for me.
How much gold pieces do you have? 40?
I'm broke. I am broke from that.
You can't even buy a potion of healing on discount.
Yeah.
Holy God.
Hey, if you think that's bad, I have 0.
What the fuck? Where are your guys' money going?
I used 200 on the horse.
You bought the circle of blasting. That's right.
Okay.
And the Zacchaeus is also broke because he bought the codpiece. And your flute, which you then paid
By buying him a horse.
Yeah, by buying him a horse that was then left and died.
Go for it.
Died miserably, sinking into the mud.
I mean, we don't even know that.
Nope, you don't.
Screaming all
Well, it's gonna come back and he's like, "You left me to die."
Anyways,
Turn the
I'm just gonna head.
horrible.
I'm just gonna head back.
you head back to the
Randall.
back to to Randall. Okay.
Yeah. Hi, Randall.
So you turn around.
Yeah, I turned around. Randall,
8.
how much you buy?
Yes.
He's holding a leather sack.
I'm just picturing multiple letters.
Here,
I just
this-
turn around.
Anyways, put them in my bag here.
It's like you're going grocery shopping with like your entire arms just covered.
Here, Randall,
I
put
just
them,
basically like slightly high, so it's up behind the wall.
put them in my bag.
He basically just drops them into your bag
How much was it?
and they
30,
just
right?
vanish. Yeah, 30 portions of rations.
We're gonna need more.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Let's go shopping. You also see I have a small piece of parchment.
You see a small piece of parchment with the number 15 written on it.
30 and it's like I got 140 and I got
Alright.
15 G money.
I will shoot you then.
Let's go looking for anything that will sell us rations.
Alright, sure, why not?
Going around easily, you can find enough places to acquire
Rations.
a lot of rations.
Should we just buy it all in one go? Make it easier.
Yeah, oh yeah, that was my plan.
Okay.
And if you're going to be buying the rest of the rations, how many are you trying to buy?
All what we need.
So 120 in total was it?
Like one. Well, you bought 30,
Yeah. So we need 90 more.
so 90 more.
Yeah, whatever we need for
45
all
more
the
gold
people
pieces.
being paid.
So
Yeah,
minus
by
45. I'll write it in my bag for 120.
So your bag is also, it has like a weight limit to it, about like 500 pounds.
Correct.
I don't know how heavy
That's the
rations are.
exact- That's the exact.
I mean,
I think the only heavy thing I have in.
I know it's pretty much empty, but I'm just trying to figure out how heavy ration. I doubt it's that heavy, but
Here, give me a second.
I've already got the thing.
My book.
Rations are 2 pounds a piece.
Oh. So 2 times.
So 240.
240 pounds in rations.
That's the last.
To you, 5 pounds. That's the entire weight of this bag.
Hey, are you ready to head back to the inn then? I guess we're good. What is it
70
for?
gold Harvey houses.
60. Because you bought 120 rations.
65. Oh no, we took his gold.
Took his gold to pay for the.
Oh, it's here. Okay.
I mean, do whatever.
I mean,
Is anybody else doing
he
anything?
doesn't know we bought the rations, so all we gotta do is tell him we need the money for rations.
Okay. I mean, after some time, the woman comes back and kind of kicks you guys out of the bath.
Alright.
Okay.
I sort of,
Aren't you back at the inn?
I'm trying to think of where the best place. Yeah, that'd probably be.
Yeah. We'll move on for now. So you guys are essentially getting booted out of the bath with all of your gear totally clean, everything of the sort. You had finished having fun dancing. Wakes the rest of you up while you're napping.
Jacqueline, I don't wake up. She's out cold. I'm out cold.
Straight. So Jacqueline has you dragged out.
And dressed, and you want.
Probably by Gopher, who's probably the only one that's strong enough to really lift her. But yeah, anything that you guys are doing. Zacharias.
Yeah, Asparagus, you want to go shopping or something yourself?
No.
No.
So Harvey.
I have no money.
So Harvey, feeling better now?
Feeling much better.
Okay.
I feel like
Now it's time to go back to the.
Yeah, we should probably get some sleep. By this point, it's turned to night. And you guys make your way back to the inn.
Hey guys, I need a favor.
Okay. You only look
I'll
at
come
me.
back later. I escort Harvey and the 3 guards to the room.
Okay, you can still see them,
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah.
You escort them to the room, turn around, still visible to the rest of the room.
I'm gonna have to continue the conversation.
I need to borrow some gold.
How much do you need?
In total, 135.
What are you trying to buy?
That silver rapier over there.
It's not silver.
The magic rapier over there. This one's cheaper than the one me and Rex went to go see. Rex, that one's 175. That's 25 gold cheaper than the one in that shop.
Is that true?
Yeah, you easily remember that. Happened like 4 hours ago. Not even.
I'm buying for you.
No, I want everyone to pitch in. I can't just have one person just put it. Well, those.
I look at the shop. I see that goggles.
You see a pair of goggles, you'll see identical boots to what you're wearing.
Oh, Rex, that's night vision goggles. Pretty much, you can see in the dark, like the high jam.
It's dark vision, it's not night vision.
Dark vision.
I would put my money towards that.
But for who? Though? For you?
So I can help you guys fight the dark. So you're not having our fire fight with night.
I mean, that's true.
Why don't we, take them?
Heist.
I mean, how are we going to plan to do that? Let's go to the room first.
All right.
Jacqueline throws her arms up.
No,
Yes.
I can't say anything. I am on the floor still.
Oh, right.
She's
Yeah.
unconscious
You're-
and
so you're-
nude as far as I know.
No, you got dressed by the caretaker. The caretaker would have brought you in, like they would have probably started to drag you into the men's room because that's where they would have gone. And she goes, no. And she pulls you back into the women's, dresses you very nicely in your normal clothing,
Okay.
and then they take you.
I don't still wake up.
So
I
we're
can't
not-
say anything about
Yep,
this.
yep.
We're on our room.
Well, okay, so the way the rooms were purchased.
I'm gonna get the gold from Harvey for the correction.
Okay, yeah, Darby will refund you the money.
Okay.
He just pulls out from his bag. Kind of curious on why was it previously open? Doesn't
We're
give it
talking
much.
about clothes.
Yeah, no, I know, but it's not perfectly the same way that it was before. But regardless, he's not gonna blow his gasket
Okay,
over it.
So let's talk, guys. Should we give good people and just pay for it?
Yes.
Can I just drag him to his room?
Her.
Her
Yeah.
to his room?
Yeah, you bring her to the room.
You guys can continue on.
Okay.
I'll just bring her to his
What
room.
were the room?
So Harvey got one of the nicer rooms. There was another nice room that was then rented out, and then there was a basic room for the women. And there was there another basic room? Because there was only
Yes,
two.
There's two.
There was two basic rooms, and then there was one nice room. Harvey and the 3 guards took over the other one.
Okay, so
Yeah, I thought me and Reynolds are part of that too.
yeah,
Oh yeah, but
And then the
yeah,
rest
you
of
guys
us
were just
were in
gonna
the
2 of you were gonna have to sleep on the floor or something.
and then the rest was in the regular room.
The regular room or the other nice room?
We didn't have the other night.
You had 2 nice rooms.
Oh, we did? Oh,
Yeah, we had 2 nice rooms.
Yeah, then we had
2
nice-
normal rooms.
yeah.
Regardless, you have enough lodging.
Yeah, okay.
There's enough to
Anyways,
sleep.
that's
Doesn't
what-
matter.
So be good people and buy it, or
Yes.
Wait, you're not there though.
Yeah, yes.
Well,
I
there's
thought
stuff
you
for
went to Harvey's room.
stuff for sleeping head.
I went and got my gold and I came back. I'm not
okay.
letting you two.
Okay. I see.
All right. How much gold do we all have? I have 40.
I have about 300.
But he's not going
I'm not letting you use all of it. No.
Exactly. So I'd say heist.
I say no, because we already know how that.
That's fine. Go to the bathroom.
Man, we're about to go to break anyway.
Yeah.
So.
We know that the guards are super strict here, right?
That's exactly what I was thinking. The one thing we thought went into those minds.
Yeah.
Those-
Yeah. You did hear this. Apparently, their prison is also a mine, and they found an ancient temple that is. Yes, I would.
No, because that was only
Was
Rex.
that with the oh no,
That was their gossip gathering.
Yeah,
That
you
was
only know-
completely different conversation than
I
what.
thought that was what's going on.
So anyway,
But
that-
you also talked about the guard.
No, you don't know about the ancient ruin. You only know about the prisoners in the mine, essentially.
But I do. There was an ancient ruin.
Yeah.
There we go. I said it.
Oh god. Okay, so great. Yeah. Unless you want to go into this
I mean,
ancient
depends
temple,
on-
which
Jailbreak.
But we have to have a jailbreak by the time of Mo, by dawn tomorrow. Unless we could do this heist right away before we
No.
leave.
no, we've got
Asparagus,
no.
what do you think, Asparagus?
Do it tonight and we leave in the morning.
Yes.
That's what I was thinking.
No.
So that sounds like
I will
great.
kill. I will have to kill all three of you.
And okay, unless then you would spend most of your gold for my rapier.
Jacqueline, you wake up.
I do.
Yeah, because if you passed out from being drunk, okay, we'll roll a d4, and that'll determine when you wake up. If it's a 1, you would have already woken up by this point because it would have taken an hour to get here.
How much gold is everyone willing to throw into
You'll
this?
wake up very soon.
I have.
Very
I will use all my gold, which is 40. So that's I only
Well,
need
I'm
one.
gonna point out if any of you are involved in a heist, you will be very possible.
So
I will remind you.
I need
God
135
of
more.
justice.
I need 135 more.
What else did we need besides the rapier?
I mean,
There was the goggles
Rex
and
wanted
knife.
the goggles.
Do you
So,
have
like,
money for
In
that?
total, we need 575.
Alright, I'm still sticking with the heist.
There's also this mace. There's also that mace weapon that's 1,500 gold, guys.
See,
Well,
that's
how
it.
much money does everyone have conjoined? Because if that's the case, you can buy both of them.
Yeah.
Both of them.
So 190 plus
80.
35.
40.
I will
300.
murder all of them.
And how much do you have, Calvin?
300.
From 19.
You got 300? I mean, like,
So in total, you guys conjoined have about 800 gold
yeah,
pieces.
we have totally enough to buy it.
Alright, well, we can buy it then.
I mean, that's if people want to share their money. It's up to them.
I mean, I'm down to share money, but I'm also down to heist.
Guess what? Randall's not being
Not down to heist.
God of justice.
Not down to heist,
Rex.
believe it or not.
What do you think? Heist or buy?
Be safer to buy. The government is really strict here.
Also, you have someone who worships a God of justice.
You wake up by this point.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know
Can I
that.
just go?
How we should
Oh,
go.
you-
Do you want a heist or do you
No,
want to
I worship.
I'm in the room. Are you guys in the same room?
Yeah, they brought you to the
Did you
room.
know he was a God of justice?
I wake up. I was like, what the fuck happened?
We think we're doing a heist or buying something.
You guys, I will kill you if you do a heist. Especially you.
So, what ends up happening is after a few minutes of discussing whether or not to heist, you just hear Jacqueline and go, "Oh, the fuck happened?" And Ryder says we're deciding on whether or not to heist. And before even explaining what the heist was for, Jacqueline goes, "I will fucking kill you if you do a heist."
She's too drunk to move. It's
Thank
okay.
You see Randall.
Did you say that out loud?
Yes, I do.
I might be too drunk to move, but Krellin is not.
Krillin.
Oh yeah, the other God who worships a God of justice. In
Oh
our
no!
character.
Do you say Krillin?
Yeah, I said
I threw Moon Shadow at him.
This is such a religious view.
I actually throw Moon Shadow at him.
All right, you throw
I will
him.
haunt you in your sleep.
You two are the only like super religious ones. He's got Drem. But
Wait, do I know that he worships Drem?
yeah, you would know. He talks about him all the time.
Drem doesn't listen to you.
How do you know that?
Regardless,
I talk to Krillin.
while you guys are scheming, I think this was a good enough time to end this session, or at least end this segment of it. So
Session, I can go home.
yeah, totally. Oh, guys, only 2 hours, so we're leaving now.
You came together.
But with that, I think that this is a pretty good place to stop. So everyone, thank you for listening, and players, thank you for playing. We're gonna continue this here shortly after everyone gets some food in, some water, some drinking, do whatever. Everyone, thank you so much, and we'll see you guys again in the next part. Bye-bye.
Hi. Bye.